Well, hello, Mr. Anderson. How you doing? First in chat? Yes, prompt. We have a meeting with the Morag Tong. It is important. We do not put them off for any amount of time. David Raker Jr., how's it going? Lurkers, greetings. How are you doing? So, we had some business to do with the Morag Tong. So we are going to do it first. We have some, I was told that the sanguine artifacts might be something that Enno wants, and so I'm going to try to give it to him. And then we are going to see if we, in fact, have made it to the next level. Exalted Master. That is the thing we've been trying to get. We've been leveling our agility and skills within it, and a little bit of personality. There was just a couple things you were too low in, and so he would not upgrade us to Exalted Master. And as you can imagine, we deserve a title such as Exalted. I'm trying not to be super speedy right now. I'm like, okay, this is heavy. This is an important moment. How are you guys doing on this fine day? I'm feeling confident.
I feel as though I should know you.
I feel as though you should. We've been interacting for quite a long time. Yes, Master, you have come to see what writs are open. Or perhaps you want special duties to spread the Night Mother's glory. As great as that would be. I want an advancement. Listen, I feel like I've earned this promotion. I've been working so hard and oh! Excellent, Elise. You are now Elise, the Exalted Master. Wow, sweet. Okay, we're an Exalted Master. So we're gonna see. Oh, look at this, Grandmaster. I mean, okay, let's see if we can give him the artifacts we've been picking up. We've been picking up sanguine artifacts all over the place. So, sanguine balanced armor. Balanced armor. Whatever, it's fine. I see you have the belt. Oh, it's a belt. Of sanguine balanced armor. I was like, they have armor? One of the threads of the web spinner that Mafala dedicated to our cause long ago. Will you return this thread to the custody of the Morag Tong? Yes, here it is. The threads of the web spinner return to us one by one. I wonder how many of these there are. Lines like that make you wonder if poor Enno is playing with a full deck. I feel as though I should know you. I know, right? Like he's like, what are you talking about, buddy? Like he always sounds super lethargic. Like, buddy, do you, sir? Are you here, sir? Sanguine deep biting. The belt of sanguine deep biting. Here it is. So Movis Daris had this belt. Shall it be returned to Mafala's black hands? Yes, here it is. How much of my inventory is just these things? Okay. So that was the belt of sanguine denial. Now we have the amulet of sanguine enterprise. It's one of the threads of the web spinner. I already have this thread. Perhaps you will find other threads. When you do, bring them to me. This one is what? +5 to Mercantile? You have returned the belt of sanguine fleetness, but this is only one of the threads of the web spinner. Sanguine fluid evasion. You have the ring of sanguine fluid evasion. Yes, here it is. Does that mean when you jump in water, you don't get wet? Okay, you have the belt of sanguine hewing, one of the threads. Here it is. The horny fist. Isn't that one the unarmored one, though? No, not the unarmored. Hand-to-hand. Kind of wanted that one. Should we give it to him? We'll just enchant our own thing. I'm telling myself that one day I will really, truly commit to getting some good enchantments. Sanguine Nimble Armor. Amulet. Here it is. Red wisdom. What? The ring of red wisdom. Here it is. Oh, my inventory's gonna look at least a little bit better. I imagine the poor guy stays in that little room and the other guild members just there to keep him from escaping. He's a victim of stuff. Okay, Anu, let's go back to bed. Okay. No, I've got to fight. I just got to go get the Ritz. I know. Let's go rest now. I'll get you your Jello. I can only imagine. That poor guy hasn't gotten some good old-fashioned vitamins or the vitamin D or anything from the sun. He probably hasn't seen the light of day. The guy's withering away, man. He can't even think straight. So anybody in here. Sanguine of sublime wisdom. The ring. You have returned it. Sure flight. The belt of sure flight. That sounds like the fun one that makes you fly across the map. Yes, here it is. Swift blade. You have the glove of sanguine swift blade, one of the threads of the web spinner. Here it is. Sanguine transcendence. You have the ring of sanguine transcendence, one of the threads of the web spinner. Return the ring to me. I think there was only like a couple times where I didn't pick up all the stuff they had because they had so much stuff. Transfiguring the ring. Yes, here it is. I feel like that wasn't 27. Someday you may replace me as the Grand Master of the Morag Tong. Let's chat about that. I would love to hear more. Traditionally, the Grand Master of the Morag Tong is honorably executed by the new Grand Master. Sounds a whole lot like the Sith. You can certainly fight me if you think you can win, but I am tired. If you allow me to retire peacefully, I will name you the new Grand Master. No one will question our word. Now, unlike our dark side run-through of Knights of the Old Republic, I do not like killing any character. First of all, it's just mean. Unless if we're trying to be that and I'm fully embodying it in my gameplay, it's just me. Also, the guy's clearly a bit senile. It's just leave him alone. I feel like a lot of times in games, it really isn't doing all that much more than eliminating a resource you have. Like, for instance, if we keep finding these sanguine artifacts, or maybe there's more writs, or I don't know. But if we keep finding them, we have no one to deliver them to. I mean, maybe they'll transition that responsibility over to someone else. I feel like that's unlikely. So I don't see the point. He's a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. I'm the dude. You people. What do you mean, you people? He's just an old dude. I know, Kieran. He's just doing his thing, man. Like, just, I don't know, just leave him alone. I feel like the old guy needs to just get his glass of water, here's your tea, and just relax, man. You've done your job. Before you completely crash and burn and fall apart, let me take over and you could just chill with us. It's all good. Allow him to retire. Leave the guy alone. So be it. I will leave here soon. Don't leave. I need to be able to deliver stuff to you. Mr. Anderpson, does he ever actually leave? And the reason why I'm asking is because if he does not leave, I will not take the title of Grand Master. Rather, I will leave him here, and because I don't know, there was some implication that there would be a benefit to delivering all the threads of the web spinner to him. Would it be better to not take the title of Grand Master so that we can deliver more threads to him? Is there an actual benefit to doing that, or is it just something you can do? It's something you do to be like, hey, I did it. Or, because if there's some benefit, I'd rather not take Grand Master. I'd rather leave him alone. Let him stay Grand Master until, like, over time, I, like, collect all the threads. If that's a possibility, I'm gonna reload it and leave him alone. If not, we will continue as the Grandmaster. I'm going to rely on Mr. Anderson because I believe you were the one who told me, like, to deliver them. Like, hey, don't just dump them or something. Now you can't finish the quest, but keep in mind you'd really need to use the wiki to get all the threads. Either that or save scum and kill almost everyone in the game to find out who has an item. Oh, so that's really something for, like, a second playthrough. That's the kind of thing you do, like, if you're doing a completionist run. That's not the type of thing that's like, oh yeah, you're just gonna, like, wander back in and, like, have all the threads. I have, like a list on my wall of all 27 and check them off as I go. Yeah, if that's the case, I'm just gonna leave it be. We're the Grandmaster, man. Yep, and you'd have to kill them in combat to get them back if you plan to collect those items. Do you need to? Like, would you want to? Is it just to say, hey, I collected them? Okay, sorry. I was, like, trying to make sure my mic wasn't too loud. Let me double check it. Sometimes I just do it to decorate my room with them. That's awesome. Yeah, I can understand why you would want to do that. Well, if I was going to get a bunch of stuff, yeah, I would knock the guy out. But you know what? Just leave him alone. Okay. Your journal has been updated. Are there any more writs? I have no writs of execution at this time, Grandmaster. He just called me Grandmaster. When your hero shows you respect, you're like, oh, what have I done? It's amazing. It's one of those things that it's one of those I've played too Morrowind too much things, which, you know, I mean, if I could have that type of trophy on my wall, I mean, I'd be very proud, but I don't think I've even earned that mark yet. So wait, do I get to... I'm not going to go through his chest until he's gone. Is this my bed now? Is this my room now? The black gloves. Small chest. What he does have on his person is these black gloves, which I don't even know if he... Like, I don't even know if they're really enchantable or valuable in any way, but they do look kind of cool. Like, I do that in Oblivion, because there's not the same restrictions on enchantment, like having nicer, you know, expensive, exquisite, all those types of classifications of items. So, like, you find, like, a basic black glove or hood, and you're like, yes, I look cool. You diseased rat. Have you chatted to everyone who sells spells in the guild? No? Of whom do you speak? I am curious now. What was that? Oh, Mr. Nerdy is sending me messages. Oh, he probably just... Oh, okay. Sorry, this cute boy just texted me. Like, why is the sound... I always, like, put on Do Not Disturb. But even my phone's like, no, you want this one. Trust me. Okay. Just something to consider in case they have something you might want. Maybe it's a spell you can alter for better. That's a good point. I forget to... because, again, like, our run of the Mages Guild in Oblivion is really the first time I've aggressively pursued custom spells. Like I've done it, but I've just never given it much focus. Oh, sneak, that's helpful. Hand to hand. Probably need a little help with that too. But it's I don't really, that's never been like a huge focus. I love having that sword and board no magic character, which is super nerfed, but it's fun to do.
I see this land.
Sneak, I mean, I always have certain magic that I use a lot, but you know, I forget that like you have to buy a spell and then you can like enchant with it or I don't know if you, do you make custom spells in Morrowind? I'm blanking. I'm trying to make sure not to accidentally put Oblivion, yeah, you do make custom spells. We've done it. What am I talking about? Put your weapon away and the prices will be even better. I always forget that when you have your spell hands, you have to go like this and then you have to go like that. Unless if you could just, oh no, you could just go like that. Oh, okay.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
What can I do for you, Grandmaster? well, lockpicks. I never have enough lockpicks. Should I just buy out his inventory? Total cost? What is he willing to buy in exchange? Do you buy anything in exchange? Oh, okay.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
I love this guy's voice. Sneak, again, helpful. Light armor. Wait a minute, what was one of her conversation pieces? Oh, I thought that said Kai's Kosei's. I'm like, what does she know about him? Ooh. Spell trap. I still haven't really used telekinesis. Custom spells are huge in Morrowind. Like, I didn't fully grasp how important that really was. Shalador's mirror. Reflect. Ooh. I just imagine pulling out a mirror and like a fireball like ricocheting off it and back at the person. Crassius Curio, one of the resident pervs of Morrowind. Oh, how do you know him? Demoralize humanoid. Concealment. Invisibility like 100%. Does Morrowind have the same difference between chameleon and invisibility? Because with Oblivion, it's funny. It's like you would think invisibility is just straight up invisibility. But actually, from what I understand, chameleon is actually better. But you need to have 100%. As soon as you have less than 100%, it's just about useless. So you get that 100% and you're... I don't remember if it also affects the sound of your footsteps or what the difference between the two was, but I don't think it does, though. I think either one if you make sound. But there's a difference with invisibility. I'm looking this up because there is a difference, which makes 100% chameleon just better. Okay, difference between... chameleon and invisibility. Yes, 100% chameleon in Morrowind means you're undetectable. There's at least one master trainer who is aggro. But if you have 100% chameleon, you can use them for What? Like, there's a whole trainer you don't have access to unless you're chameleon? That's crazy. How would you even do that? Like, you could talk to them. He's like, it's a ghost. I'll train you. Allows caster to remain invisible while performing actions, such as attacking or interacting with objects. It does not break when interacting with anything, making it more permanent and versatile. Invisibility makes the caster completely invisible, but breaks when the caster interacts with anything, such as in attacking such as attacking or opening a door. It provides perfect invisibility, but limits the player's actions to stealth only. Both spells have their uses, but Chameleon is generally preferred for long-term sneaking and stealth missions. Then why even have invisibility? I mean, okay, so that's in Oblivion. In Morrowind, Chameleon makes the caster partially invisible, but I'm assuming that's at lower percentages, and blends into the background, enhancing sneak checks and reducing detection. It remains active even... Okay, so it's the interacting with items. That's the big thing. Because I was about to say, I don't think it affects sound. I always thought, I was like, that's got to be the only difference. No, the difference is interaction. Because we did that with invisibility. As soon as we opened the door, we were like, whoosh, not invisible. Which was not helpful. So, you know, that's just where we are with that. Also, welcome anyone on Twitch. We love you guys. Your chats will show up on stream. So if you want to chat with us, everything will show up on the actual screen. So you guys can also interact if you want. Obviously, we love our lurkers. You don't have to. You can just listen, have it on in the background, whatever you want. But, one thing that I realized that it surprises a lot of people. They're like, oh, shoot, I can actually talk to people. Like, just so you know, you can do that. And it's made the conversations much more fun that we can actually all have them together instead of them being completely separate. Stan LT, how's it going? Greetings. Hope all is well. All is well. I suffered with disease and eventually it wore off. I did not have to go find a potion. Or go to the cult shrine. I was fine. We're joining Redoran today? Yes, we are. We just made it to Grandmaster of the Morag Tong. I wanted to make sure to deal with that first. Ooh, Night Eye. I kind of want to use Night Eye. Tevral's Hawkshaw. Detect key. Oh. Feel like absorption is probably important. Frenzy creature, Night Eye. If you have 100% Chameleon and you can Frenzy creature, feel like that could be a little bit fun.
I have a great selection.
How was the Urshalaku ASMR? That was the other thing! Excuse me, friends. That was the other thing. We need to go back to Urshalaku camp and see if there's any interesting sounds. So I figured out the issue with my audio. Some stuff got reset and more or less deleted. So I did my research, I looked it up, and before we did our members stream, our Star Wars, because I'm like, I can't play Star Wars without audio. Are you joking? Like, that would be really depressing. So I was able to get it working. I lost, like, it basically... something reset, and then I lost my sources of audio and what they were assigned to, and it basically got all mixed up. So I couldn't even, as I was looking through my stuff, I was like, I don't understand what's wrong here. It's just completely gone. So I'm not even exactly sure how I fixed it, but I was able to move things over, I guess. I don't know. It worked out, and I'm so glad. More or less deleted. Haha, I crack me up. Okay. A lot of their spells have utility in thief and assassin missions. They get clowned on a lot, Redoran, but people take them a lot more seriously once the lizard's invade. So, let's see. Is this how... Wait. I always get confused. St. Olms. Arena. So the world map is not entirely accurate. Oh, we need to go north. Here's Redoran here and Arena. So, what we could probably do is just join join Redoran, because I'm sure it's going to be so simple and they're going to be so accepting of me right off the cuff. And then we look at the symbol. It looks like a beetle. Why did it say the name at the top? Oh, there it is. Vivek Redoran. So do we just barge on in and be like, hey, sup, be my friend? Oh yeah, I'm also the Grand Master of the Morag Tongue. So any problems you've had with them lately, I was probably involved. Like, I probably should not include that. Ordinator. I'm a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagothar calls you, Elise. It's only been like 20 of you that have told me that. You are not special, sir. And you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house has risen, and Dagoth is his glory. Its glory. Okay, wait. Okay, so, okay. I'm joining this house, man. Redoran prison cells. Ooh. I want to see what's in here before I officially join and have to obey rules.
What is it, citizen?
You got no one. Why is there 3 of you in here? This is like the guard duty. They're like, oh yeah, we'll guard the prison cells. It's totally my day to do it. And they're just sitting and talking, sipping on their coffee and like, ugh.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Okay. Ulveni Darum. Don't worry, Vivek can be confusing for us and we live here. Is there some specific place you want or someone in particular you are trying to find? Well, yes, as a matter of fact. Okay, we are in Redoran. She is only telling me about Hlalu. What is that? Why? House... Wait, what? Who is this chick? House Hlalu and House Telvanni. Why isn't she telling me about Redoran? I know where it is. I'm in it. The Ooh, the treasury. Oh, it's so cute. Flowers of gold. Scout and drill master. Flowers of gold. What is that? You can only be part of one house, right? Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Tell your friends about
There's certain things you could be part of multiple things, but the houses you have to pick. Which one? Telvanni is like the mage one, I've been told, and is very interesting. Hlalu is... I don't remember Hlalu. The admins are in Crabland. What does that mean? I used to work... Oh, wait. Really? Aldrin? Wait, can I not join here? Good day, I'm Sarasi Radabar. Oh! It's an inn. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to know. Like, come on.
Let's hear it.
Hlalu equals money? Oh, forget it. I'm joining Hlalu. Aren't they the more, like, morally questionable one? Like, they sound like the more wholesome one. Redoran is, like, the soldier, honor, that whole thing, which I felt was appropriate for me after the Morag Dog. Dissident priests. Did you hear that they stuck that dissident priest guy, Malor O'Main, in the Ministry of Truth? I guess the temple priests and ordinators figured they could straighten him out in there. I bet they can. Ooh, we got a little information. Hlalu are the self-proclaimed diplomats. I read the whole, like breakdown of each one and, like, their philosophy, and I was like, well, Redoran seems to fit me better. Telvanni, they're beyond worrying about morals. Power is all that matters. Yeah. And then the fact that Telvanni is also... Yeah, Hlalu is morally questionable. So I read those things. Like, I read, like, the breakdown of their, like, basic philosophy. And I'm like, I feel like for this run-through, Redoran is the most obvious choice for me. But I could see making a... Like, if I were to craft a build after experiencing the houses, or at least one of them... If I were to craft a build based on the house I want to join, I think that would be very interesting. Hlaalu are diplomats who act as intermediaries between the Empire and Morwyn's interests. Oh, that's interesting. That explains the money aspect. I belong to House Redoran and serve honorably, but I will not give you information on how to join. So do I need to go to Aldrin? Like, I know that's like their zone, which makes me feel like I need to get the crab armor. Redoran is honor-bound, but you'll see the downsides of that. Oh, the Brotherhood of Steel claims to be honor-bound, too. I like it when all the factions have their downsides. It's like, oh, they're real humans. There's not like exaggerated evil and good. Yep, go to Aldrin under Scar, the big friggin' shell. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we are gonna go back. Well, that doesn't look good. Okay, inventory magic. We're gonna go to... See, I want to see if there really is ASMR, or you guys were just torturing me because my audio was out. Which you would never do, I'm sure. Amulet of Recall. Khajiits have the Eye of Fear power. Ooh, Dustin. Is this the Dust and Wind ASMR? Oh, you were not joking.
Do I know you?
It is the Yurt ASMR. You were joking. Dude, should I post an ASMR video for like 10 hours? And just have this sound? This is good. Dude, this is good. I missed out on this? With the wind and stuff, it's good. If you've learned any spell to restore any attribute, you can create 6 more so you can restore each... Oh, so it doesn't matter which one you learn. Because it's just under the umbrella of restore. That's cool. That's really good to know. Kieran Crumlish looks cozy. Doesn't it? I love this. And the wind to go with it? I could sleep to that. She's like, I'm gonna take a nap now and listen to my Yurt ASMR. I hear things. Okay, so that was awesome. Yeah, okay, that was pretty legit. Okay, let's... I don't need to speak at all. Just showed him my knife just to be, you know. Nice wind chimes. I'd sleep to that. Dude, I'm gonna do it. I want to do it. That's a cool sound. I like it. I don't know if it should have, like, the Morrowind music in the background, or if you just leave it as it is.
Speak quickly.
There it is. It was Blight. Visit Japan. They've perfected it. Oh. Well, people of today... wait, what? You know, I was just looking at some, like, the classic Aesop's Fables. And there was a story of... It's very short. A story of a lion who's walking through the, what did they call it? The, Oh, that is not where I wish to be. He's walking down, what is it, the Isle of the Forest. That's what they called it, the Isle of the Forest. and a donkey brays at him and mocks him. And when he turns around, he's angry, and he turns around to see who it is, and it's just some dumb donkey who would get eaten if he, if he had any wisdom, he would know that he could just easily get eaten. And when he sees who it is, he just turns around and basically says, that fool isn't even worth the graze of my claw. And the moral of the story was, don't even add any weight to the offense of fools. And I feel like a lot of the stuff with stuff like racism and stuff like that, a lot of people are called those things, and it's just a deflection. It's not really who they are. But people who actually believe stuff like that, it comes from a foolish and ignorant place. So you don't give it any mind. You don't pay it any mind. You're just like, oh, I'm not really going to value what you have to say. It's not even worth me being all that upset about. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't be offended by certain things. People could be mean, and I think it doesn't matter what people are mean about. When you can tell that they are trying to hurt you for whatever reason, that can hurt. Because you're like, oh, someone's going out of their way to try to hurt me. That kind of sucks. But, like, genuinely, I just thought that was such a cool picture of, like, if someone's being foolish, why are you taking what they have to say personally? Like, because it's coming, it's already, they've already invalidated their own point. Like, just by being who they are. You start to learn that as a kid, too, and you're like, oh, why was I so offended by stuff? Like, I took things personally, and it was just people being, like, foolish. It wasn't, like, when you get legitimate criticism, you learn to stop taking offense to that, because you're like, oh, wow, I can improve myself. That's a great feeling. It's not a great feeling, but it's like an okay feeling. What is a good way to go about this from here? We can go... Doesn't Nisus have a thing? Anyways, I really like that story because I realized that, like, foolish, pointless offenses, they don't bother me as much, and I thought that was a great way to really, it's a great visual expression of that.
Where would you like to go?
I want to travel to Uldren. I take the stance of Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. When someone told him, "You think you're better than other folks," he said, "Only the ones I'm better than." Like completely unbothered. I love it. So they're somewhere here. Ooh, a tower. How would you even get up this tower? It's so thin. It's like it's probably just a ladder. An encased ladder so they don't get sand in their eyes. The Guild of the Fighters. Reynolds, come on, man. Don't start with the typos already. Just gotta low and slow. Also, I've heard people say stuff, regardless of what the classification of person it is, like criticize someone for something, and they're getting that perspective from either personal experience or something they heard. So if there's any truth to it at all, I usually acknowledge that. I'm like, yeah, I could see where you'd be getting that, but like, keep in mind there's these other factors. And instantly they're like, oh, you're hearing me out, but now my mind is open to like the reasoning or like the why you should chill out and have a little grace. Like as soon as you acknowledge what the person's saying and you're like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Like I've seen that. But I think this is where that's coming from. I've had people say stuff about my own race. And I'm like, yeah, I see that too. And it's a part that I don't like and a part that I wish that I could see improve. But this is where that's coming from. And a lot of it is from these other factors. It doesn't justify it, but, it's something that I would love to, see us grow past. And then it's like, oh, people suddenly are completely open to what you have to say. But you yelling at people, you actually make people hate your point, not like your point. or have give it any validity. You told me to go into the Great Crab, and I'm looking everywhere else but the Great Crab. Well, there are generalizations of and kernels of truth, but the amount of variation possible per individual makes overall racism silly. Yeah, exactly. Kamanga, man, how you doing? It's good to see you. How are you doing? We're in Morrowind. And I'm learning things. Enchanter. Okay, right. Every time I see that, I'm like, don't forget that. There's an enchanter right there. I'm assuming the houses... I think we saw them up here, right? Moragtong Guild Hall. Let's just give it a... We're the Grandmaster now. Let's just let everybody... Oh, that's right. This is the cool looking one. This is the guy I couldn't remember where he was. Kawanawang. I have no writs of execution.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Wow. That means so much more coming from a dark elf. From a local. Right. Because they got the little beetle thingy. Council entrance. Why? I've noticed this in a number of Morrowind things where they have like multiple doors next to each other and they're all literally like they don't lead to anything else. I think Shivering Isles. No, Shivering Isles. They do lead to both sides of the. To like the Mania and Dementia side of the castle. Never mind. They actually do mean something. Dude, you look cool. Your arms are bare. Why do I see your forearms, sir? You do push-ups? Look at those arms. Okay, let's see.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
I really like your robes. You are beautiful. Look at these robes, man. When they got the even the student robes in Skyrim, I really like those. I think it was when she got wait. Since when did people around Vardenfell start liking you? I think it was when she got the shiny skirt. That shiny shirt, that's mine. It's going to the Great Eye. I've got the Marin Amara blouse and Amara skirt. I just look like a battle mage princess. And I just think people are like, okay, fine, you cute and you look rich, so I'm going to be nice to you. You know how many people start the conversation with, I didn't... No, a Breton would look as finely dressed as you. Like, okay, thank you? What other Bretons do you know, and why does that matter? Racism! Okay. Advancement? You must join House Redoran before you can gain ranks. Yeah, obviously. Dude, even this dude got a battle skirt. Look at him. He's got robes. Excuse me, robes. Wait. You're not... Oh, no, you are just a guard. Why do you have robes? Are you a mage guard, dude? Join House Redoran. Are we ready for this? Are you sure you want to join House Redoran? Remember that you cannot join any other great house once you have made an oath to us. Here are the rules of House Redoran. Do not steal from your kin. Strike your kin unprovoked. He provoked me. Or murder your kin. Do not break your word. Honor your superiors and do your duty to your house. Respect the teachings of the tribunal. Defend your house, your people, and your honor. If you fail in these things, you will be cast out. If you fail twice, you will be cast out with no chance of regaining your honor. So, okay. Since we're in Aldrin, I'm part of the Imperial cult. I'm planning on joining the Imperial Legion. Does this line up? Does Redoran line up with that? Or would Hlalu line up with that? I feel like I liked Redoran more, though. I feel like I'm going to commit to it. But is there any conflict with being on the Imperial side of things and being with Redoran? Or do those go together? Because I'm still not entirely clear on the categorizations, if that makes sense. Okay, so Hlalu lines up more exactly with Imperial factions, but Redoran does respect the Legion as a fighting force. Okay. So given the fact that I already do feel like I line up with Redoran more... Ooh. I feel like I need to do my due diligence here. I mean, I've already been saying that I'm going to join them for the longest time. I don't want to, like, change my mind all of a sudden. Also, it's also playstyle too, right? Ha! Hlalu is much more noob-friendly, however, Redoran is much more in-depth. I'd highly recommend downloading the mods for absolute... Oh, I don't know mods. I do have probably the attributes that is needed. Each grade house member represents all classes, warriors, mages, and thieves. It's not unreasonable for a player to be a member of House Redoran, yet favor negotiation and subterfuge to complete quests. Redoran favors skill athletics. Oh gosh. Redoran offers more interesting quests, particularly when amended by... Oh, the mod. Vivek Redoran and Indaris Manor together, those offer an additional 60 to 70 quests for Redoran players. A majority of... I think they're talking about the mod here. Mod quests are superior to those offered by unmodded Morrowind. I don't know. Yeah, Hlalu would just not work. I don't have the skills to really be good with Hlalu, so we're gonna stick with Redoran. I just want to do my due diligence. Gotta make sure. Okay. Telvanni has some nice rewards. I've heard Telvanni's really good. Keep in mind, this is your playthrough. You can mix and match any way you like. Members of House Redoran tend to like servants of the Almsylvi Temple more, and in the inverse is true. That makes sense. I'm going to join House Redoran, but again, on subsequent playthroughs, this being a mostly blind playthrough, of course I would not know those things. I would just be like, playstyle. So to stick with the natural course of a new player, I will join House Redoran, regardless of temples or... Can you join Almsylvi Temple later? I think it's a one and done thing. Wouldn't it be interesting if you're like, yeah, I did the Imperial Cult thing. I'm going to join you guys. But then that goes down the path of the Skyrim be and do everything, and I don't like that so much. Join House Redoran. So be it. You are now hireling Elise in House Redoran. I will inform our trainers. Make use of them. If you truly wish to serve House Redoran, I can give you duties to perform. You may also check with me for advancement. It's interesting. This is the first time I've seen highlighting on a name where it's not a link to like one of the options. That's interesting. If you don't get around to it in this playthrough, I highly recommend the Almsylvi Temple just for the lore it feeds you. So can you join it? You can join it? You'll learn a lot about the history of the Dunmer, the tribunal gods, etc. Duties. Druleen Phelan has asked for our help. She says her guar herds have been having trouble with hostile mud crabs. Oh, I can handle some mud crabs. You've killed the mud crabs for drooling Phelan? Good work, Elise. Speak with me again when you are ready for more duties. Ha! Yeah, I already took care of that, you know. I've been wandering the wastelands just killing every mud crab I see. You are now promoted to retainer. I literally just joined. It's fine. I need someone to deliver a cure disease potion. Ew. Ah, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Wait. Here, take this cure disease potion to Felden Virith in Ald Valathi. While you're there, ask if there's anything he needs done. So I gotta do some chores here. That's fine. Felden Virith. He has no official title. He represents House Redoran interests in Ald Valathi and keeps the peace. That seems like a good job to have. Yay, we get to go in the crab. Good news, that mud crab quest, drooling Phelan's hut, was the notorious one with bad directions. They tell you to go east, but you actually have to go west to find her. I accidentally avoided that. Huh. And that's why you're thorough when you play. I'm acting like that wasn't a total accident. Like this was totally intentional. Yeah, I'm just so thorough. I just comb through everything. So I'm just so prepared. That's funny. That's the infamous quest you were telling me about. Isn't Ald Valathi like way up here? I thought it was. I was very confidently going to go straight up here. Northwest coast. Oh, see, it's right here. It's right here. Okay. I knew we had found it before. So really all we have to do is travel to Nisus. ASMR Silt Strider sounds. I love their little like whale calls. Which is cool. Cool is closer. Nice.
Where would you
Okay.
like to go?
Sweet. This is awesome. I don't know what attributes we were working on, but does it matter? Always let's go with that one. Ew. I am not looking at the map. I don't know why I thought I was facing east, but I was not. Do not disturb the waters. Need to get out of here, man. Oh, I see. I don't need to travel east anyways. It's southwest. I forgot that I didn't go to Nisus. I had that direction in my mind. Wrong. Oh. Wrong one. Oh. Wow, really gotta go south here. Yeah, you don't have to travel east if you're headed west, unless you're trying to take in more of the sights. You know, typically I feel like that's good. That's very good advice. Ryan, Nowicki, how's it going? Creeper, whoa! Creeper shuffles into view. Really? Oh, wow, that was bad. I should not hold my pen and my controller at the same time. I need to put that down. Okay. There we go. Note to self. Don't hold pen while trying to shoot something. Sheila Johnson, how you doing? I had a gross squishy attack me. That was a cool map you had sent, by the way. I checked the Discord after stream. That was really cool. I'm doing, like, so much better, by the way. That's so funny that you said Creeper Shuffle, and I hear a scamp. That's funny. Wow. Okay, go around the Daedric Shrine. Ald Velothi.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I was like, no way her name's Oreo. Orero. Sorry, ma'am. Outpost. Ooh. Thelden Virith. Oh, I was also advised by Mr. Anderson that I should consider traveling to Solstheim before it gets too crazy. Before I get too crazy. Where is his shack? Wait, didn't I just check this one? I did. Which one is his? Does he not have one? Hello, playing on Xbox. Yes, I am playing on Xbox. Welcome, DRM. Yep, I am one of those lowly console players. I am not part of the superior master race. It's more comfortable to play on Xbox. I don't like the way the screen looks on PC. Is that weird? Is it just because I'm not used to it? Like when I watch people stream and they've got their mouse floating around on screen. I don't know why that bugs me so much. But like also a lot of times on PC it seems like the text is way too small and like sometimes it's like more standardized text. I don't know. I don't like the way the way a lot of things look on PC, but I think that's because I'm not used to it. And I'm looking at the same game and it just looks off. I think that's probably why I don't like it. OpenMW Master Race. Seriously, I have been told about a lot of mods, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I can understand why people... This one, I didn't check. No, I did. Vera, very... Okay, so I don't know Virith. Unless if he's in someone else's shack. Or there's like a... Huh. I am confused. Okay, let's just start checking each of these random people. You're a sleeper. Okay. Sathis Rivul. Rivul Arvels. He's got to be in someone else's shack, right? Not seeing anybody else. He represents the interests of House Redoran, though he's not a part of them. Could he be in the outpost? But seriously, if you like Morrowind, playing with Tamriel Rebuilt is worth mouse flying around. I will consider that.
Something I can do for you.
This is my first playthrough, so I could see there being certain things that would be worth it. When they introduced console mods, I did have some on Fallout and on Oblivion, Skyrim. Not Oblivion, just Skyrim. And they were pretty cool, I admit. Theldil Virith. Okay, so he was in the outpost. Sweet.
What do you want?
Yes, I am Theldin Virith, sort of the hetman of Aldvalathi. Are you here to deliver the potion? Yes. Good, the Arvel family will be grateful. Anything I could do for you? I might have some duties for you later. Okay, so we are going to do our brief break right now. And then we will ask him what duties he would like us to do, because she asked us to ask him. Yep, the mods are definitely a selling point with Morrowind. They've had 20 years of fans pouring their love into this game. That's called replay value right there. When someone truly loves a game and they put all their time into it. It's really cool. I use PC, but always use a controller. You have the best of both worlds. Yeah, you can do that with a lot of games. The only game that didn't work with for me is the, what do you call it? Is Battlefront. Battlefront OG. There's certain movements you can make at the same time. For instance, you can sidestep and shoot and roll and continue shooting. And there was something in that, like, I don't know. So you combine buttons to do certain things, and that was not possible on Steam. You had to assign each button to do something, but you couldn't assign multiple buttons to have a job. And that, like, broke it for me, because I was trying to play. I was like, oh, I didn't even know you could play this thing online with people. So I was trying to play, but, like, the controller wouldn't allow me to do certain things, and I was so sad. Because they had to have one assignment each. I'm like, so there's not a second assignment if you press two buttons together? So there was something I couldn't do. But I feel like with games like this, it's probably not all that complicating. X-Pattern for PC, and you can have custom mapping with multi-button combos. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. That's interesting. See, these are the type of things that a PC Master Race person would know. I would not. Like hold trigger and press directional. Yeah, there was something like that. I think it was like crouching and then you move, you know, something to the effect of like you move the thumbstick and it causes you to roll, and it wouldn't let me do that. I mapped Morrowind to the N64 controller and had an adapter for on PC. Ooh, that's cool. It was working. Was that fun to use? That's interesting. The only thing is the multi-triggers. How'd you do the multiple triggers? Because I know the N60... Oh, I'm thinking of the middle. I'm thinking of the middle handle. I loved games where you had to use that middle one because it just felt so cool. It's like, wow, this is a controller with 3 handles instead of 2. And has a trigger. It feels like you're holding a gun with X patter. Okay, I'm going to look into that. That sounds really cool. I have so many games on Steam that have sat there. And now I had my... the reason why I got replicated games that I already have on console, I got them on Steam as well because of mods. And I don't know how to use the console, but I know there's a way to break, and correct me if I'm wrong, I know there's a way to break off your camera, like the game camera, and move it around. So it's like, I'll probably need that for video editing. I'll probably need to get B-roll with mods so that I can set up situations. I still haven't done that because like I really don't know how it works. Free float cam mods, exactly. Oh, so you don't use console commands, you need mods? Give me a second. Free float. See, I assumed you did that in the console, which maybe you can. But I didn't know you can actually get a mod for that. So, like, people are able to get, especially now, able to get these incredible shots of, like, enemies, because, like, your character's not near the enemy, so it's not aggro. So you're able to get these really cool shots, these high-level views of different areas, zoom-ins on locations, and it's so great for storytelling purposes, but, like, I never knew how to do that. I was like, I've got a console, I've got my character, so I'd have to move my character to wherever I could take it to get the best shot. Tilde key type toggle debug camera. My gosh, you guys, you're about to make my videos better. That gave me such a hard time during Mages Guild because every single guild I would move my character to a place where I could see the guild in the given city really well and get a really good picture of it and get like a good zoom in view of it. And I will tell you, some of them were harder than others. Like one of them I had to jump on top of buildings to get a good view, but I couldn't get exactly the right angle. And then when you were on one of the roofs, you would like slowly fall. So I'm like, it took a lot of effort. But that's really, really helpful. That's the type of thing that would move me over. Now I can't stream from PC because my PC would cry. And to play and stream something at the same... Plus, I haven't been able to get that to work anyway. I don't think my PC can handle that. One day, guys, we will grow this channel enough, and I will have a dual PC setup, and maybe one day I will be playing heavily modded PC... Not heavily. Conservatively modded PC games, and you guys will get to tell me all of the cool stuff. But if nothing else, the videos will probably be better. Like to get like a view of like the Imperial City or like whatever. Phoenix, how's it going? That would be just so cool. There are mods that give you better functionality in debug camera, but that's the base command. Oh. Have you ever watched like Fudge Muppet or something? Oh man, I love their some of their lore videos are so convoluted. I'm like, I just can't even. But like, if you want something on in the background, throw on a good old fashioned Fudge Muppet lore video. I mean, you'll be completely confused, but it's like fun information. And there's so many terms that they've used that now that I've played Morrowind, I kind of like, oh, I've heard this before. And they've got those like sweeping like camera angles and stuff. Camelworks are great. Camelworks is great. There's a couple of them that have made excellent videos, and a number of them, but I think it's Fudge Muppet in particular, gets very good sweeping camera views, and I'm like, how do they do it? Like, you're not, like, I know one way you could do it is you turn off your reticle, and you can get your character to float. So I know you could do that. Camelworks lost his whole channel. Whoa. Okay, well, just pause there. We're not taking our break quite yet. How did he lose his channel? That's not cool. What happened? Wait. Hold up, that's not cool. How did he lose it? Having to start Camelworks again. I don't think I've ever seen this guy's face. It's called Camelworks New. He lost his phone somewhere and someone hijacked. That's messed up. That's messed up. Does the person, because Camelworks is still here, does the person still have it? I mean, especially with bigger creators, do you think YouTube could look at his face and be like, yeah, I know who you are? Okay, I'm gonna add his video. That's messed up, man. Starting again. I'm gonna add his video to my queue and I'm gonna watch that later. That's messed up. It was still up, but he has no access. There seems to be no What? So somebody's just siphoning money off of him? Okay, well for now I'm gonna subscribe to New, and I'm gonna unsubscribe to the other one until he gets it back or like posts some notification. I am gonna unsubscribe. 762,000 subscribers on the original. 78.5 thousand subscribers on the new. If you guys like Camelworks or have never heard of him, subscribe to Camelworks New and unsubscribe from the original Camelworks until he gives you the notification that he got it back. If you guys could, if we can get everyone we can find to subscribe to him, that's so sad. He makes excellent videos. And he's very consistent. He's really great. As far as I know, I make no money from my views on my old YouTube channel. Don't watch the original channel. As my AdSense account, oh, it was disabled. I've lost my, so the person went in, they're not even stealing money. They went in and just shut it off. Who would, I've lost my entire income. I have all my original video files. I will be uploading most of my videos here once everything gets rolling, of course. I will, of course, begin making and uploading new content. Oh, man. I fell asleep many a night to his content. Yeah, me too. I've like I'll go around, I'm like, oh, I could clean dishes. Like, you gotta do those grindy things. And I've, yeah. So if you guys can, subscribe. That, I feel so bad for him. He's definitely someone I look out to in terms of like content creation and stuff. And like somebody who works that hard, especially of all people, does not deserve this. Nobody deserves this to happen, but like, The man is a legend. He's a legend. So I just posted the link to Camelworks New. If you guys can subscribe to that. If you're subscribed to the old one, unsubscribe until the new one, until he tells you if he ever gets it back. But then you put all the work into the new one, and there's no way to fully fix this. It's never going to be perfect. Yeah, we gotta get this guy's income back. I just subbed. Thank you, Sheila. Yeah, I just subscribed, and I unsubscribed from the old one, and I've got his explanation of what happened in my watch later. So I'm gonna watch that after stream. Man, that stinks. Gosh, I really like him too. Okay, guys. For those of you who haven't, consider subscribing to Camelworks New. He's got excellent content. He's everything I hope to be one day. And he had his channel stolen and his AdSense cut off. So his new channel is here in the chat, and you guys can actually, I might even go into Twitch and YouTube independently and actually put them in your individual chat. Okay, it's in the YouTube chat. I'm gonna put it in. Let's see if I could put it up in the stream summary. Where's my stream? I'm still learning how to use the Twitch dashboard. Channel. Oh, there we are. So it shows up on the screen, but I'm going to put it in chat. Oh, no. It showed up in both. Haha, Restream is cool. Okay. Okay. So we are going to do our brief break right now. We're going to make sure to get, gotta do them on time because I have multiple recordings of each stream. I've got the actual stream recording, but then I've got the base game recording, and that only does an hour at a time. Thank you, console, for doing all that work, so my PC doesn't have to, but one day I'll have another PC. One day we'll be unstoppable. And I'll be able to at least be an introductory member of the PC Master Race. Okay, so we will be right back after this short break. If he gets access to the old one, then his best course of action is to turn the new channel into a split content location. I was always more of a fan of MXR mods. Immersive, see, the dragons are now Thomas the Tank Engine. So immersive. Oh, I've got a dev buddy for this Kaijumon game demo I'm working with. We're trying to figure out the best engine to mess with on it. Whoa. In another life, I would have pursued that. That's so cool. Okay, guys, I will be right back.
Probably nothing.
All right, guys, we're back. Okay. Let's see. Didn't online sort of like that for a few years until the devs got the money they wanted and the game was allowed to wither. Oh, that's sad. I enjoyed it because with patience and planning, you could be a thorn in the side of the whales. Like a card collecting game, hero avatar team assembly. Like Pokemon, but darker. Whoa. That's cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to do the corny thing right now.
That slave.
Whoa, man. I'm going to do the corny thing and ask that you efficiently level up this video. I noticed this thing called hype. I don't know what that means, but I don't want to be behind the times. So I don't know if that's like hyping a stream while it's live or just hyping a video that you see. I don't know what that's like. I'm going to be I'm going to be releasing a video soon. So any help you can give the channel, I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. You guys have already been amazing and super supportive. I also wanted to thank my Legionnaires because they've also been carrying me so far. So I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome and you make this so fun. But I'm also trying to get back to actually creating the actual guides and videos. And that's been really fun to really dive back into. So let's see, what are we doing? Sir. We're going to see what duties you would have us do. Not right now, Elise. Maybe in a few days. Make sure you tell Naminda that you delivered the potion. Naminda's the chick that we just talked to, right? I think the hype thing is for visibility of stream. I know there's hype on Twitch. I thought I saw it on a video and I didn't know what it was. So that would be cool, like if my next video that I post, if it gets hyped. But I don't know, again, I don't really understand yeah, I don't really understand some of the things. But yeah, even like you'll notice on YouTube, there's like little crowns. Like Mr. Anderson has the #1 crown. It has to do with like supporting the channel. I, to be honest, apologies. I just learned about that, and I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh, that's really nice that there's like an acknowledgement, a visual acknowledgement of people supporting. And I think that's just YouTube evolving its stream functions. I almost want to say to be more like Twitch, but to have streaming mechanics specifically built into YouTube to make it a place that's more rewarding to people, and it shows the continuity of people who've been there. Twitch does an excellent job of that, and I enjoy watching streams because there's like certain things you get. I know there's external programs and apps that can add stream functionality, like can add point systems. Like, oh, you like every minute you watch, you get a point, or 5 minutes, or I don't know. And then you can spend it on stuff. I like, that's really cool. Like, I'd watch for a certain amount of time and then I could put in special emojis. I'm like, that's a really cool thing. It'd be a cool thing to learn. We can have all sorts of Elder Scrolls based emojis. I like Theldenvir's quests as you go along the Redoran route. They're all minor local issues. Shows the house takes an interest in the people in its domain. Oh, that's cool. Naminda. Despite their Halalu connections, they're decent and generous. I love that. Despite my biases, they are all right. Who's Naminda? Is that the chick we were talking to, or is that...
Something you need?
Or is that the Arvel person? Let's just check the Arvel house to see if that's the Naminda he's talking about. Or if he's talking about the chick from House Redoran. Wait a minute. I know how to know. Naminda told me to deliver... Okay, so he wants me to go back to her.
Go ahead.
We'll have a Soul Slime stream soon. As we go through the house, eventually we'll just go to Soul Slime. Because I know Mr. Anderson said, hey, before you get too high of a level, you might want to go over there. And I have experienced totally burning through levels and then going somewhere and just getting eviscerated because my level was too high, or doing something after leveling up and it was too easy and anticlimactic. I don't know which way that goes. That'd be interesting. I'd be interested to see what Soul Slime is like, having only seen it in Skyrim. So we need to go back to... Wait, oh, I always forget. You gotta click the button. I gotta go back south to Nisus so that we can take our Silt Strider, have our Silt Strider travel ASMR as we glide all the way back to Aldrin. The snow is less crunchy. And by snow, you mean ash. I like that, though. Snow. We'll call it snow. Ash with all the burning bodies. Soul Slime is wild in Morrowind. Make sure you got some strong coffee. Ooh, Jimmy Invictus, how's it going? Definitely the latter. If you get too high of a level, you just sort of walk through the store with a bored look on your face. Oh, I actually thought you meant the former originally. So that's good to know. I don't want it to be like crazy easy. I mean, is it nice when something in Morrowind feels easy? Sure. But yeah, I don't want to I'd rather go earlier than later in that case. Because I want there to be challenge. I hear another slimy thingy, and I don't want to be around another slimy thingy. Ah, wasted arrow. I know I can one-hit this guy. I heard it! Have you seen them, like, howl at the moon, those little slimy dudes? It's so funny. Their whole body curls up in a way that makes no sense. Physics does not work on a Quama Forger. Ew. Unless if it sticks to the floor to a certain degree, but then how does it bounce like that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. You just woke up? So, good so far. Oh, I hope you rested well, man. I would totally love to see a lore retcon where someone oversized the scrib and turned it into a mount. Greatest possible mod ever? Well, I mean, there's a giant crab, right? Why can't there just be like the giant scrib that ate magical vegetables or something, and then you could just... That'd be awesome. I want that. Are you gonna go aggro, you giant... I didn't shoot you. I'm so glad you're so cute. Yes, you are. I'm telling you, man. They're oversized dogs. Look, he's wagging his tail, man. Look at, he's so cute. I hate that they go aggro on me. It's almost like in RuneScape when the higher level you get, certain things just won't attack you anymore, and I really like that. Because they're like, I only go after things I can, like, successfully eat. And then you don't have to, like, destroy everything, which is kind of nice. So there's our Almsivy Temple. Almsivy Temple, excuse me. I'm always tempted to say Almsylvie. Commoner's clothes. Shulky Ashun Bobby. Barter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice. Oh, she's got wares for our house. One day. One day. Look at. He's right there. That's cool that the title is based on where the flag is and the flag moves. So as it moves away, it like It like disappeared and reappeared. That was cool. These are cool buildings. Nice's Barracks. Nice. Okay, anyways, I gotta travel, so bye. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. Tansumiran Cave Dwelling. Do people just live in there? It has an attack of the butt tap. Tap, tap, tap. It's like the like in Battlefront when you have Mace Windu and you can do a jump and like crunch the ground.
A special trick just for you. Same
He does like a little hop and then he taps the ground and it just creates a crater, blows everything back. Be amazing. There's a fancy ring next to this town in a burial site. Oh. Clearly should go to whatever family that ring belongs to, but you know, it's considered lost, right? Let's see. Oh, the Great Crab. Ah. When a noob starts to find their way around. Oh, feels good. Let's do the... Okay.
Anything I can do
Naminda.
for you?
I don't know why I didn't catch her name. You are Naminda. I was just trying to focus on the other dude. Did you deliver the cure disease potion to Theldin Virith? Well, yes, I did. Good work, Elise. I heard you delivered the potion. Just tell... What is she... She already heard that I delivered the potion, and then she asked me. This is like when... Like, people ask you a question, and they're like, good, you told me the truth. It's like, but you already knew you're testing me here? What's all with that? Just tell me when you are ready for more duties. A Redoran trader has gone missing. I need someone to help find Mathis Dalabar. Oh, when somebody doesn't have too many topics in their conversation scroll bar thing. Is a trader who comes through Aldrin just about every month. He was probably headed toward Margon or Nisus. Talk to the people of Margon and find out if anyone there knows what happened to him. I wonder if he's that guy that we found on the side of the road who needed help. Sipping on the last of that Cliff Racer energy. It's all gone. Okay. Could be, though naked ones are more common than you would think. Oh, yeah, that guy. No, there was this other guy whose guar was, like, stuck. He was, like, a friendly one. And, like, he needed help. And then I think I was like, I'll help you later. By the way, if anyone just received an ad right now, I didn't do that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my stream is behind. That's why. I have something that looks over the stream, and I was like, whoa. I didn't do an ad right now. Okay, that's good. Okay. It helps me know if anything weird's happening. Or if I lose connection or something. Okay, so we're going to go to Margon or Nisus. Talk to the people in Margon. See, that seems like a good task. Like, someone's missing, but we don't have time for, like, our leader to do a huge investigation. We need to send someone over there to investigate. Taking someone a cure disease potion also seems like, you know, it's a fetch quest, not a fetch quest, but more or less a delivery quest. But it's still like a substantial thing. Like, there's this small town over there, and you go to the guy that represents our interests, give him the potion, and he'll deliver it to the people who need it. Like, that's like a legitimate quest right there. It feels like you're actually doing something helpful. Not like, I don't want to get out of bed and pick my own known route. Like, okay. Good day, stranger. Welcome to... I talk to you all the time. It's low-level work. You're the gopher. Margon is only 12. Could I have just
We
walked
make a
there?
special trip just for you. Same low price.
Whoa! Whoa! Why is he so high? Excuse me. How are you supposed to climb onto his back?
Where would you like to go?
I love it when they're just mumbling. Enno does that, but it made sense because he was senile. Hold up. I gotta get a better view of this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this handsome guy right here. Look at him. So cute. Okay. How on earth are we supposed to get in that saddle when he's that high? Makes no sense. Look at that thing. So cute. Okay. Is there script making padding sounds? So now we're in Margon. We need to ask about the missing traitor. Not a traitor. A traitor. Wait a minute. You're an officer of the law. You know stuff. Mathis Dalabar. Maybe he got stuck in the ash storm. Oh no, I think the guy was near Vivek. There was no ash storms over there. The ash storm caught a lot of people by surprise. When a storm hits like that, you take shelter in whatever's nearby. Oh no, is he stuck in some cave? Like, they need to save him. It was a bad one. I'm glad I wasn't caught in it. Maybe he got stuck in the ash storm. Okay, but where was the... That could be anywhere! Oh, you're a sleeper. You know, I wanted to ask you about something more important than your cult. Why is he so high? Don't make Skooma and Sujama, kids. How could this have happened? Okay. Is there anyone who can give me more information on which direction? If you want to pick yourself up by your bootstraps, then you need Sujama and Skooma.
Yes.
I never knew that that phrase was actually sarcastic. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps is literally impossible. So it was meant to be sarcastic. But then people took it literally. Like, what? My pleasure, Elise. I'm Bugdarash Grogashell. What can I do for you? Is this your first visit to Margon? I'm starting to think this might be my first visit. Like, people are like, yeah, classic wisdom. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's like, no, it was never meant to be serious. I always thought what that meant, because my brain just decides what things mean, apparently. I always thought that meant, like, pull up your bootstraps, get your boots on, and get moving. Like, prepare yourself, gird yourself, and then, like, go tackle the problem. But it literally means pull yourself up by your boots, which is physically impossible. So it's people's way of being like, I'm sorry you're in like a bad situation or an impossible situation. It's lighthearted. It's not meant to be serious. So funny. Yeah, it's an impossibility. Most who use it say it to help yourself don't see the irony. And people view it. I feel like most people who use it as like, this is classic wisdom, man. Old schoolers, you know, we actually pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. It's like, no, you're literally new. Your understanding of that phrase is new school. You don't understand what it even means, which I think is kind of ironic. It was meant to say, no one is coming to save you, sink or swim. Softies today hear it and weep. But even softies are hearing the version that was never correctly interpreted, which is funny. It's like, maybe that means someone needs to come help you. Because you can't pull yourself up by your bootstraps, so learn how to ask for help. I don't know. I just think it's just very interesting. Margon is a Redoran egg mining village in the northern Ashlands, north of Aldrin, close to the Foyada Bani Dad, the ghost fence on the plains beneath the Red Mountain. Do the different Foyadas have their own names? Monsters have been breaking through the ghost fence here and attacking the villagers. Fortunately, monster fighters have answered the call for volunteers to come help protect Margon. Pilgrims of the Tribunal Temple come to visit Margon Tower Shrine, where Lord Vivek outwitted the bad Daedra, Lord Mehrunes Dagon. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm just wondering if I can get... I bet he was delayed by the ash storm. Can anybody tell me which direction the ash storm is coming from? Before the storm hit... There we go! More information. Sweet! Just before the storm hit, I saw someone leading some Patgwar up to the Rothan tomb. I hope they made it okay. Sweet! We got more information. I knew there had to be more. It's on the main road on the right, just before the road turns south to Aldrin. It's on the main road. So toward Aldrin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it's an old expression from a time before the internet gave most people mild to ragingtism. Hold up, I feel like I forgot the instructions. Did he ask me to go west? It doesn't show up in the journal. Of course it doesn't. Okay, so wait. Rothan Tomb. I don't think I found that location. I didn't see it. Okay, main road to the right, on the right, just before the road turns south to Aldrin. Is the main road to the west or the east? That's what I wasn't sure about. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Good old entomology. Learning words is a lifelong pursuit if you don't want to feel out of touch like you misunderstood newer generations. Yeah, I think it's valuable to learn both older and newer. Once you, at a certain point, you stop trying to understand. Yeah, if there's no point to, why? People are definitely more pedantic when it comes to expressions today. They change so fast, too, nowadays with the internet and stuff. But I think it's good to know what certain things mean. I think it's good to keep up with it as much as you can. But if you're not even around it in real life, then why? So he said the main road. Main road west or main road east? This road goes north. So I'm going to assume he means west. On the right before it turns south. Ah. Come at me, Cliff Racer. You're gonna do it anyway. Okay, he's not gonna do it anyway. Never mind. Aha, here's another. Ah! Marksman 58, nice. Well, it used to be called horse sense, but most people live their lives without ever touching a horse, so that won't work. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Unless it's a joke, in which case I wouldn't... I did not know. Athletics 92 and Redoran values athletics. That's great. Well, I know elites are always aggro. And they're not as cute as Guar, so... If you live determines how cute you are by my standards. Oh, wow, what did I do? you zigzagging, man? Probably because you know it's smart. I feel like as cool as this bow is supposed to be, it is not as cool as just the conjured bow. Horse sense is the lowest form of common sense. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Something that should be a no-brainer. Horses play dumb. Or horses can be pretty dumb, excuse me. They don't play dumb, they just are dumb. Ah. You could stay right there. Yep, I'm supposed to be an archer, guys. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ah, dang it.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I'm looking for the Redoran tomb, aren't I? It's said to the right before the road leads south. Before the road leads south. Should mean it could be up there? No? Maybe I was distracted by the cliff racers. That's left. Oh, that also heads south. Okay, so I guess I could look.
What do you want?
I've been trying to get to Ruddy Man, but I've lost my way. If you'd be so kind as to help me, I can pay you 150 septims upon our arrival. I need to get there rather quickly, though. I'm on a pilgrimage, and there are others I must meet there. I must be at Ruddy Man in Coal Cave within 2 days. Okay. It reminds me when I started to hear people say cap or bet, I can kind of see some of the usage from context of how it was used. Still took on quite quickly. I know, right? It did take on quickly. One of my sisters had the bones in her foot broken when a horse stepped on her. She was standing there howling and slapping the horse, and it looked at her as if to say, "Are you okay?" Oh my goodness. That is, that sounds horrible. I don't know why it's not letting me talk about. I'll escort you to Coal Cave. Excellent, let's be on our way. Does anybody else feel like this might be, I know, a little bit of a trap? On the western shore, so we must hurry. Coal Cave is south of Nisus. If we travel west and a bit south, we can arrive there. If you have a map, I can mark the location for you. Do I have to get you unstuck? Come this way. This guy can't get out of here, can he? So I've just agreed to take you somewhere that you can't go. Well, this is funny. I'd Fusro die you out of there, but there's nothing I can really do. Oh! Over here, buddy. Oh, don't go back over there. Over here. Ay, 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 this guy. Cold Cave is a pilgrimage site. You've met the other pilgrims in the game near the fields of Kumu, remember? Is he freaking out because of the cliff racer? Do I need to destroy that so he stops trying to get over there? I think that's what he's freaking out about. Can we go now? Really? That's north anyway. It's not like it's even the right direction. No, don't go back up there. There we go. There we go. NPCs will get into fights and you have to save their bacon. Goodness. My job to babysit everyone? With the boots of blinding speed, this is going to be annoying. So let's see. World. Nisus South. Coal Cave entrance. Oh, it's right there. So I'd already discovered it. We're just going to do that since we're over here anyways. And I've learned not to deny somebody their quest or else they might never talk to you again. Which is so fun. Besides, I could deal with... Oh, I already took these guys out. I was going to say I could deal with threats before he even gets here. Well, this will take... when I make the touch spell to speed others, I name it Touch of Skooma. A little touch of the Skoomies. Funny, they don't go aggro when you shoot a spell at them. Ah, I should have taken my eyes off the guy. Where is he? Where'd he go? Are you serious? Oh, there he is. Could not see the guy. Okay. Little touch of the Skooms. That's a good idea. Speed spell. Can understand why you would do that now. Ew. Sludge ASMR. Goodness. Yuck. What are they focused on? Just staring at a rock? What is going on? I tried making a jump spell with really high effect on others. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. and then learned the hard way that jumping is a superpower only available to the player. Would they not survive the fall? If you're good enough at alteration, mix it with a levitate on other, then the whole thing with them finding the way is more or less fixed. Ooh. They don't float off into the great unknown. Don't run backwards, sir. Run over here. That would be the funniest thing, though. They try to get over a rock and jump to Soul Slime. I've got to get over to Coal Cave. Here. Okay, so he didn't survive, but he still made it to Coal Cave. I still delivered him. Airmail. Why does he keep running backwards? This is starting to tick me off. It's making me mad. Goodness. I'm basically babysitting. I gotta keep you on your best behavior, man. I gotta get you all the way over here. He's going the right way right now. That'd be the funniest thing, though. They try to get over a rock. Yeah. Jump all the way to Soul Slime. Who needs a boat? Jumping is free. Well, it's not free. It might cost you your legs, but hey, it's all right. Great. Starting to wish I had a convalescent spell about now. Why ride when you can fall? You gonna go aggro on me, buddy? Come on. Okay. Yeah, I starting to think that levitate would have been helpful. As long as he can get up this hill. Oh, he has a heal spell. Thank goodness. This way, buddy. No. This way, buddy. Don't try to find the cliff racer that's over the other mountain. You got most of the quality of life things, but you're missing a small few things, mostly spells. Yeah, there's spells and enchantments that would really be helpful. Hey, if nothing else, he actually is willing to fight things. So it'll get him moving this direction. Glad I didn't shoot you, man. We gotta go this way. West Gash region. I think it's good just to find enemies so I'll actually run over here. Just a house to store all my Come on. Just to store all my stuff would be great. Come on, buddy, where are you? Oh. I think I have glare on my screen. Because I keep not being able to see him. Come on, buddy. Need to find something that's willing to attack me so that I'll actually come over here. Oh no, did I accidentally hit him? Or was it the rat? Please tell me I didn't hit him.
You in.
Really? Well, he offered me 150 gold. Well, so much for that. I do appreciate how well Morrowind portrayed a religious society and how their religious belief colored their actions. Usually religion gets boiled down to which deity gives me power. Yeah, it could be so one-dimensional or two-dimensional. This is actually interesting. There's like a whole culture. Do I really want to go all the way to Coal Cave at this point? True, and they're pretty large increases, but pretty notable approach for a game of its time. Exactly, Jimmy. It's more than pick your buff in Morrowind. Yeah. I like that. I don't even know if I should go. I'm kind of thinking if I go to Coal Cave, he's meeting people there, I can like tell them that he didn't make it. Because he kept challenging cliff racers to a fight. I always thought the Dunmer in Skyrim complaining about the racism compared to their homeland was laughable. Yeah, they're like happily living in society. With, I mean, I don't remember all the details in Skyrim about what they dealt with. But it seemed like nothing was actually happening. I mean, they enslaved their own, so it's like... And they're like living happily. It's like, we don't get the better part of town. Like, okay, that's a bummer. Like, you're not being I mean, there was some mistreatment, wasn't there? I don't want to say there was none. Well, it didn't used to be controversial for groups to have enmity towards each other, like classic D&D or Tolkien. You don't expect dwarves and elves to be friends. Not everything is the power of friendship. Made for much more dynamic characters. It's like we're on the same team, but we don't like each other. That's interesting. You can work with that in this story. It was mostly Windhelm, which again, they didn't have to live in one of the coldest places, which also have some rough types. You had the drunk guy who would walk through the gray quarter yelling slurs late at night. That's called ignoring the offenses of fools, because they don't matter anyway. Didn't we just learn that? Good old Aesop. The irony is Windhelm is the racist city, but no dark elves live in solitude. Well, why would you want to live alone? I'm joking. Yeah, that's interesting. They, like, pick the one place they shouldn't live. And they're like, it sucks here. And you're like, then move. Like, you guys could do a mass exodus and, like, not waste your time. How much you want to bet this was a trap the whole time? Yeah, are they not in solitude at all? I mean, there's not a whole community of them for sure. I hope this was a trap because then I don't feel bad about the guy not making it. Oh! Ew! Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Okay. Well, I didn't save it. I know you probably can't drink potions underwater, but hey. Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, that was not all that interesting. Anybody see any pilgrims about? Who would want to meet with their friend? Appears as though they weren't here already. So what was the point of that? After watching so much stuff of Camelworks, I feel like I should have a bachelor's in Elder Scrolls history. Oh, Jimmy Invictus, did you know? I didn't know about this. Did you know about Camelworks losing his channel? It getting hacked? I'm gonna post the link one more time, guys. If anybody wants to subscribe to him, please do that. Subscribe to the new one, unsubscribe from the old one. Please. Or, if the guy's not actually stealing his money, keep subscribed to the old one. Stay subscribed. But, yeah, guys. Got such good videos. Okay, so that didn't work out. Shocking. So we need to... find... Okay, we've got Margon. Bal Isra. Naminda asked me to find the traitor Mathis. Why is there no... Why isn't the other information I found not saved in my journal? I hate that so much. Nerdy, I had heard about that. I already subscribed to his new channel. Such a shame that happened, right? I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm so glad that we're... so glad that I'm aware of it. I'll probably post it on our community tab just to share with our immediate community, but then or anyone who doesn't typically go on streams, they'll be able to see it. But yeah. So lame, dude. Let's look up really quickly, since I've been using Shortblade quite a lot. Let's look up what the requirements are for House Redoran. Let's look up what its requirements are. They want you to have endurance and strength. Dang it. Okay, we are gonna have to go back to using... We don't have any of our long blades with us. Man! We can use spear. We've got our heavy armor, so that's already working to our advantage. Strength... Armor, axe, blunt, acrobatics. Well, we're gonna be jumping a lot. We need to go find a long blade. Are we close to any of the places where we've kept our weapons? No. Well, we'll be using spear a lot, apparently. I mean, our skills are already pretty good. I highly doubt that we're really gonna be at a severe disadvantage.
Now you die.
Really? The requirements will be there. You need only hover over the faction name. Really? $87, like, dude, I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
You will die. Escape while you can.
No soul trap? Orcish? Wait a minute. I got a better idea. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're in Nisus. So sick. Bye. Love you. Stay here. If you meet someone in Orcish armor in Morrowind, they're generally no joke. It's one of the more expensive armors. Load up, teleport, drop, and pick up for later. Yeah, I barely remember that. I'm like, that's right. You can take it somewhere. That's like everything, too. It's right there. Safe and sound. Okay. Yeah, endurance, strength. One skill at 90. Endurance, strength. Endurance, strength. Well, spear will be our 90. And 2 at 30. So medium and heavy armor. Medium needs to go up a little bit, but that's it. I'm looking at the Archmaster. Oh, Archmaster doesn't actually require the listed skills and attributes. As the final promotion, it's automatically given. So, oh, you don't have to worry about that. So, but for strength, Longblade, we need to get Longblade up. So we'll just get Spear to 90 and then we'll get our Longblade. And then we're gonna have to work on something else. Get the other stuff to 30, like acrobatics easy. Acrobatics could be our 90. But Longblade is like what, 66 right now? Okay. So we need to find a place that they won't tell us the name of. We have to go back to Margon. It'll be much easier. I don't want to walk all the way there.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Oh, he's still that high. Okay, well. It's just how it is over here. Yeah, there's too many of you people. Okay, so I'm just going to ask him one more time, and I'm actually going to take a picture of it this time, because this is ridiculous. Rothen Tomb. And where is this Rothen Tomb? Because I did not find it. Yeah, I think very, very, very early levels and very, very late levels are where to use it. Like, you actually have to get your hits to hit in order to make certain skills worth it. But once you can actually hit something, you're good to go. Let's see. Okay. It's on the main road on the right. Just before the road turns south to Aldrin. I was going the direction of... So they do want us to go east. I was going the direction of Nisus. Where's the main road? It's on the right. So main road... I don't care about any of you. Is there a main road going the other direction? Hulin's hut. How's that blunt skill coming along? That hammer should make a lot of dangerous... Oh, the hammer! Forgot about the hammer. That's what we should be working on, the hammer. Since you got that massive scholarship in your pockets, the Creeper Scholarship. So the only thing I'm seeing... Oh, that's on the left. How about the right? Main road. The shuffle fund. The shuffle fund, I like that. There's no road here. So... I don't know what this main road is supposed to be. The only main road is going east. And we already looked around there and we didn't see anything. Which clearly means we probably didn't look enough, but... Unless if this goes around... Can't believe I didn't die in that cave. Ew, I contracted a disease. You gonna fight me? Oh, the song of the cliff racer. I don't even know what's considered the main road. Maybe if I had one of those fancy maps, the detailed maps, it would make it clear what the roads are. This is purely to level myself up, guys. Come on. One of the things they nail with this game, similar to Fallout 1, the worlds feel completely full of its own world building, but it's also desolate and dangerous. Desolate without feeling like they forgot to add something. So this is... could be considered the main road going around the city. Maybe. Maybe. I love how if you do Soul Trap, they actually add if it was diseased or not. It's so funny. What if that lowers its value? On the main road to the right before the road turns south to Aldrin. Unless if it's better to just start at Aldrin, so you know which one's even the right main road. I think I have made a big circle. South. Yeah, I'm in a foot. Might be. Who was asleep? What use is speech? If you will not submit, you must be destroyed. You have chosen war with Dagoth we grieve for your loss. But we will not spare you. You refuse the sweetness of Lord Dagoth's friendship. Now know the bitterness of his fury. I feel like... Oh. That'll be the time to frenzy a bunch of animals. Really? Now's not the time. You guys are so annoying. Love the way their dialogue is written poetic and dark. What is that? Yeah, well, I keep missing you with arrows, so I don't know what's up with that. Okay, that's clearly not gonna work. I don't have a death counter for Morrowind. This being my first playthrough, I should have. Can you imagine if I went through months of 3-hour streams just to find that out? Speaking of which... Okay. Totally hit him. I guess maybe because it's my first playthrough, I probably didn't want it to be overly discouraging. I knew I was gonna die a bunch. Also, I kind of don't think I even thought of it, but you know. What is up with his... What is that? What happened with this? That's creepy. I don't know what that is, but that's creepy. Well, okay. That was so fun. Did that happen after he died, or was his face already like that? He must have sneezed before dying. Yes, seriously. I don't... That's creepy. Okay. I'm gonna presume we're not trying to find this place in a Foyata. Death in this game is not something you should allow to bring discouragement. This isn't a later TES game. It will spank you and not apologize. That is so true. And yes, ash ghouls that have massive snout normally... Ew. Definitely not interested in being one of those. Why are all the shocks diseased? At least most of them are. The Cthulhu-like horrors of this game hit the right spot, too. I feel like I'm going to discover more of that as I go. These guys again? Why is my roll to hit so bad with this weapon? So much better with the conjured bow. Almost hit it while it was in midair. But my roll to hit is so bad. What is it, the Redoran tomb? Rothan tomb? It's to the right before the road goes south to Aldrin. Okay, so Aldrin is considered this way. And this is when the road turns south. It's on the right-hand side before it turns south. Where on the right-hand side? They respond about every time. Hey, I guess it's XP, right? It's Rothan Tomb is on the right of the road before the road turns south to Aldrin, which is right there. Unless it's not on the right of the road, unless if it's on the left. Because, like, who trusts directions in this game? Well, that worked out. I thought the local map only showed the areas you'd walked and barely shows anything outside, because you have to uncover the map as you go. It doesn't show anything that you haven't... that you can see doors beyond the line of sight? Really? Okay, I will try that. There really isn't that far of a stretch of road here. It should be right over here. Let's see. Really? So one big disadvantage of the Xbox version, you can't pin your map to your main HUD and fit it to the size you prefer and use it to navigate. That, to be honest, is one of the it was right here. Gee whiz. Okay. Looking for the tomb in all the wrong places. Ugh, gotta get rid of the enemies. Really? All of them? You know how many there are? There's an infinite number. Come down to my level, buddy. Come on. Are you serious? There's another one? So annoying. That's like 6 in close proximity, not mentioning the other ones I just killed. Really? I want to level up, and I can't with enemies nearby. There's no enemies nearby. Kind of wanted to go on a full cliff racer spree and break Jube's destiny. It's mine now. Agility, intelligence, and endurance. What we need to focus on is strength, which is already leveled up to 100, thank goodness. Speed and strength are 100, but we need to focus on the skills. The problem with focusing on the skills is then we're going to have a bunch of... We're going to have to focus on the miscellaneous skills is what we're going to have to do. Which means we're going to have to get our blunt weapon. Doesn't Creeper have it? We need to go to Caldera and reset our mark. No, because our mark is on the Yushalaku camp. I got to the point I'd use an AoE spell which damages speed over time. You just have a flock of cliff racers falling behind me at a slow pace. I was like the harbinger of the swarm. That's amazing. You are Jube, or whatever his name is. What would I want to work on next? Because, like, I know I haven't really been efficiently leveling in any capacity. We want to keep focusing on endurance, obviously. I feel like agility is kind of a given, especially with the boots of blinding speed. Where is my eraser? I've got one of those fancy metal pencils, and it doesn't come with an eraser. So we're not trying to level up strength. We're trying to get We're gonna try for the miscellaneous skills, which is actually perfect because it's already at 100. Your lowest stats are luck and well, I don't invest in luck because in Oblivion it doesn't do anything. Apparently in Morrowind it does something, so I should start investing in it, I guess. Yeah, same thing with command creature leading the swarm to Vivek, but I had to cheat to get the power level needed reasonably. That's funny. Command creature just everybody. And for it to last long enough for you to be able to do that is incredible. I want willpower. But I'm gonna have to work on destruction, alteration, and mysticism. Conjuration would be helpful, which is intelligence. Or I could just do luck next level. You're not in Oblivion, Sally. You mean silly or Sally? Either way, you are correct. Medium armor and spear is probably what I'm gonna have to switch to. Besides, I just joined Redoran. I should get a full, like, whatever it's called, suit. Doesn't Creeper have a bunch of it? I need to go to Creeper. Yeah, I'm gonna need endurance anyway. I didn't read the thingy! Oh dear, I didn't read the thingy. Wait. You've ascended level 31. The results of hard work and dedication. Always look. Oh, it's the same one! Ugh. Never mind, not worth reading. Bone mold armor. Thank you! Oh, I can think of that. I know what it's called. And it just would not return to mind. Okay, so now that we've leveled up, we can actually go to the Rothran tomb that we can't see now because... Where is it? Oh shoot, I'm diseased. I forgot about that. My bad. Where is it? What did I do? I had to destroy all the all the cliff racers. What was that direction? Wait. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to go around this hill. That's why I was going the wrong direction, technically. Okay. They're all the same message upon level after level 16, 18, somewhere in there. Oh, I was wondering if I had advanced to a new level of the same thing. I mean, Todd Howard couldn't have fallen on his keyboard a couple more times. Mathis Dalabar. You're unclean. Are you serious? I can still protect you, man. Cure blight disease. It is a... It's a 0% chance for me to cast. Really, sir? You are so lame. You literally have the opportunity to be saved. I'm right here. And you don't want to. You could just follow behind me, man. It's not that complicating. Goodness. Oh, the Sivi Temple can't help me, but I can transport back to it, which is nice. So... all the way down to Buckmouth, really? Oh, it's not like at all. It's just because of the mana I had. Yeah. I hate this one. This location is so annoying. I had disease and blight. What's a girl gotta do to get attention? Do something. Make yourself interesting. Okay, bye. Mama nerdy advice for the day. You want attention, be interesting, and don't try to get attention. People can sense it and it makes them uncomfortable, understandably. now we need to get back to the other temple. Which, it should take us to the same place. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's the one at Nisus. Okay, now we got... So annoying. Now I gotta get all the way... Are you serious? It zagged us down. Because they have different zones than each other, right? Which could be cool if you learn the zones, and super annoying if you're just trying to go back and forth from one to the other. Let's go back. You passed on the Cure Disease spell last time in Balmora because it was on Other. You can get that, make a custom one to cure on self. Oh, well, I have Cure Disease and I have Cure Blight, but I had no health. Actually, you know what? I could have just done it at the other one. I could have done it there. Squeaky wheel gets beaten with a tire iron. Yes, basically. Okay, let's do this again. One last time. And hopefully we don't get attacked by any of the diseased elites that keep regenning. There we go, they're right there. I swear that this cliff racers are driving me mad. Maybe I messed up that saying. Nah, that sounds about right. Got stuck in this tomb after the ash storm. Can we travel together to Margon? Yes! Follow me. Take me to the Margon shrine. Yes, sir. That's what I've been assigned to do. I feel bad for his guard. Oh, no! I hate this so much. I hate this so much. This annoys me. Why couldn't they have fixed this at some point? Okay, come on, bud. You're already basically headbutting the camera, basically, at this point. We need to get our what do you call it, spear back, because our chance to hit and our damage is so much better. They're all diseased. At least he actually follows you. Where's the slimy guy? Don't get distracted. Don't try to attack the slimy guy. Come over here. Come over here. I'm right here. Got a big spear. Don't attack the slimy guy. Let's go. Can you see me? I'm here. I don't care about you, Sleeper. You want to fight? Let's fight. Then I can get rid of all you guys who keep talking to me. It's funny that everybody asks you to stop wasting their time talking to them. You don't even talk to anybody. And then these guys come around and you can't tell them to go away. Wait a minute. The temple is... Oh, here's the shrine. Not the temple. Come on, buddy. I'm right... Are you serious? I'm right here. This is the only time that type of behavior makes sense, is during a dust storm.
Thank you.
Yes, saved your life, man. Thanks for getting me back to Margon. It's an illegal narcotic substance made from refined moon sugar. Of course, I want nothing to do with it. Of course. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, obviously, like, I want nothing to do with it. Are you joking? Why do I keep getting alerts when I put my thing on silent? Stop it. What's up with that? So weird. Okay. Anyways, just give me a sec over here. Alrighty. Okay, sorry, I need to do something. Margon Shrine, is that the one with the Daedra you have to talk to? What? Now I'm interested, man. I can't be interested right now. I've got things to do. Okay, well... Let's see. Okay. It's one of the more interesting quests. What? Look at this man. Handsome guy. I'm Anhedra. If you are a pilgrim, read the inscription on the stupid rock. Okay. Magic Rock of Margon. Here, Mehrunes Dagon held this rock high above the Dunmer. Vivek taunted Mehrunes Dagon, so the Dagon threw the rock at Vivek instead of the people. Okay. He doesn't say anything to me. Part Elmsvie Temple quest chain that you have to go on various pilgrimage. You've seen other NPCs do in the... Oh! Taunt him? No, I'm not doing that. Guess who's back? Back again. Yep, that's the one, Mr. A. Big Rock, a Dremora, non-politically correct joke. Okay. We want to go back to Aldrin, which, as we have recently found, is... Wait. I think Elmsvie from here, right? No, from Buckmouth. So if we do Divine Intervention, and then we do... Are we at Buckmouth? We're at Buckmouth. So then if we do Elmsvie, we go to... Aldrin? Nice! Free travel. That's what I'm talking about. Get out of my way.
Is there something
Yes, out of my way. There is something you can do for me, as a matter of fact.
But what brings you here, friend?
I heard that Mathis Dalabar made it to Margon with your help. Good work, Elise. I have more duties for you. Advancement. Congratulations, Elise. You have been promoted to Oathman. This is one of those things where you do one thing and they upgrade you. I'd rather them have less classifications and then actually have more work. Like you're actually getting to know people. Great to see Nerdy weaving in various forms of transportation. That's one of the Morrowind rites of passage. I am honored. Is Nerdy lost again? No, I found my way, and I did it in a very Morrowindy way. I feel so smart now. Now, I do need to go back to Creeper. I know she's going to give me more duties and stuff, but I got to go get, I got to get rid of the heavy armor I have now. I want to see if I could wear full orc. That'd be so cool. I need to get my blunt weapon. My super cool hammer, which I'm pretty sure he has. Unless if it's at the Fighters Guild in Balmora. And I'm going to be working on willpower and endurance. Kind of going back to some of that, not aggressively efficient leveling, but more intentional leveling. It is efficient leveling, but it's just not, like, strict. She was lost for a bit, but that's part of the story. They give you vague directions and you wander. Much better than the new games where you just go straight to the... in a straight line to the marker. I like I think what would be an interesting idea is that spell they have in Skyrim that leads you directly to the quest. I think that would be kind of better than fast travel and quest markers. Like if they didn't always give you a marker, like an actual marker on your compass, but then like for a very heavy magical fee, you can cast a spell to kind of guide you on your way if you're really getting lost. But it's like really expensive for magic points. It was good. She was looking for a guy lost in the ash storm. She was lost looking for him. Chef's kiss, perfection. That's it was very accurate to the story. It really fit the situation. Very convincing, very believable, relatable. Yeah, I actually, I did it. Oathman. Okay, I found a great recipe idea. Pizza flavored mac and cheese. Saw a thing on YouTube about it. Pepperoni, some tomatoes, veggies, and extra cheese. Or you could skip the vegetables. I've totally stuck pepperoni in mac and cheese. You fry it up a bit, make sure the the pepperoni like fat is still in the pan. You pour, I mean only a little bit comes out of it, but you make it kind of crispy. And then you pour the fat into the mac and cheese, mix it up a bit. You chop up the pepperoni kind of smaller, but it's nice and crispy. So it helps contrast the especially if you're using something like Kraft mac and cheese, it gets kind of like way too soft. Not very al dente. So it's really good. Can't go wrong with a cheesy casserole. Oh no, you cannot. I remember getting married to Mr. Nerdy, and my mom, it was like a rite of passage. Like my mom taught me things here and there about like cooking, but then it was like, it is time for you to learn the casserole. It's great. Very simple. Just pour some cheese on top. Just a little breadcrumbs. So easy, so good. Lasts a long time. Easy way to get a lot of protein too. If you're like meal planning, make it a big old casserole, cut it up into squares, wrap it up and freeze it, stick it in a pan when you're ready to eat. I need to do that. Why don't I do that more often? Half the time we're like, what are we going to eat for dinner, man? I don't even know. Did you defrost something? No. I need to make like a good old fashioned casserole and freeze it with like a ton of beef. Because we got beef right now. Not beef with each other. Or do we? Dun dun dun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That sounds so good. Pepperoni mac and cheese. He's been craving pizza too. I've made some homemade pizzas, but man, does it take time. It takes time. Might have some casserole over the weekend when I start eating again. Also thinking about making apple crisp. Early October, drowning in apples. Dude, I wish I had some good apples right now. I made, I'm trying to avoid sugar at all costs. but I had some carbohydrates with butter and like cinnamon and sugar and stuff. And as soon as I smelled it, because I haven't eaten anything like that in a while, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh shoot, we need apples. We need apples. He's like, right now? Like, right now. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go get apples right now. But I really want to. Like, really badly. And he's like, okay, well, maybe you can go another time. I'm like, okay, but I need them. Like, can you imagine apples with this? He's like, yeah, that'd be really good. Like, I like, if I'm trying to skip the carbs, I like doing a little, like fry the apples in the pan. Oof. Now I'm kicking myself for not pairing pepperoni with mac and cheese sooner. The funny thing is, I had some macaroni the other day, but I was like, I'm not going to eat the whole box. So I have a half a box left. So you better believe that I'm going to be eating that soon. Because it's sitting on the counter waiting for me. So we're going to save it. We did get a level up. Not the craziest level up I've ever seen in my life. But, you know, we're not going to get mad about it. We are going to be working on endurance. I'm going to get rid of my bow. We're going to go to creeper. I might even be able to switch that up before our next week's stream. Is this something you need? Okay, so I am going to either with you guys or before I see you next. Gonna give Creeper a little visit. Go back to Nesis and get my cool orcish armor. Since we're gonna be working on endurance, it would be beneficial to have heavy armor. Only because why does endurance only have 3 skills? That can't be right. Does endurance only have 3 skills? You could do French Texas toast, then slice a little pocket on the side since it's large, load it up with fruit, super easy. Can just be pie filling. Dude. You could even make like a very easy basic dough. Like a tortilla style dough, flour, or just a basic dough, just make a little bit. And you can roll it out and fry up some apples with maybe a little bit of honey or some sugar to draw out the juice. You can let those apple slices sit with the sugar. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Sit with the sugar in a bowl so it draws out the juice. Add a bunch of cinnamon. And then you can stick that in a pan, fry it up a bit, let it get a little sticky, a little caramelized, and then put it in the dough and bake it. I wonder if you could fry that. Like a fruit calzone. Can you fry that? If you put a bunch of oil on it, I bet you could fry it in a pan. Make sure the lid is covering it so it steams a little bit. Cook all the way through. I bet that would be so doughy in the middle. Oh man, I want it. I think I'm gonna make some pizza dough. It takes up my entire fridge though, and it takes 3 days to make. But if I can make that and then make like a little apple pie like dumpling situation. I'm thinking about it, but I can't eat right now either. I'm not like on a fast. I'm trying not to eat so often in the day. I'm a little hungry, but I've also hit that point when it feels good to be empty when fasting. I love that feeling. Yeah, that's a good feeling. And there's a lot of mental clarity with that too. It's better just buy dough. I found making dough keeps me from trying new meals. Oh yeah, buy the dough, learn the new meals, and eventually make it yourself. Because if you start trying new meals, you're going to get good at making new meals. And then eventually you start trying to make dough, and it's so easy that you can make like a totally crappy dough. And like really fast. And it'll still work for a lot of things. It's not really hard. You just have to do it a couple times. You know, make a homemade tortilla, but like make only one, like a couple. Don't do the whole, like, take any recipe and make half of it. Because I find the thing with dough in particular, the problem with recipes for dough, like bread type recipes, is they take way too long. way too long. And oftentimes when you're cooking something, in order to actually like get through the whole batch, like it takes an excessive amount of time. And then you're dealing with dough that wants to dry out, you're managing it, you're watching it. Ridiculous. So anytime you do something like that, just do a little bit. And honestly, really, really good. I'm going to have to work out right after the stream. I can feel the carbs working their evil. Hey, even if you didn't eat any carbs, just talking about them. We should go. I'm gonna go on a jog. Just gonna get out of here. I gotta get myself moving. Thanks, Nerdy. A lot of people never even go a whole day without eating, and they have no idea how good it can feel not to eat. It's counterintuitive. It is, and I will tell you, for any of the chicks on stream, I will tell you it is so much worse for you. Like, it doesn't, like, men are made to, like, go hunting. Like, they get, like, more intense and focused when they haven't eaten and they're able to find their food. Women, our hormones freak out. It's the same thing when we don't get enough sleep. So there is a level where you want to do it, but for women, you just can't do it as consistently, which is such a bummer because your hormones take a complete nosedive. And it really messes you up. So if you ever have a hard time with it, just try it little by little. And don't do it every single day. Do it like here and there. And it is a good feeling and it is worth it to get there. But if you try to overdo it, you will get slapped for it. Like it's very punishing. So like symptoms I get them way earlier than Mr. Nerdy will get them. And I get them way faster, and with consistency, it gets way worse. We're made to track and chase the next meal for days. Yeah, and so, like, guys can get all intense and stuff. That's probably why it's easier for them to get back in shape, too. And our hormones are like, no, sit down, rest. Have enough fat to make a child. And so, like, as soon as you try to, like, really get intense, you have to get very careful. Intermittent fasting can be a good thing since you have guided structure to what you do. Or don't eat, assuming no negative reactions. Yeah, intermittent fasting is great. For me, personally, I have found that intermittent fasting is, if I ease into it, I can tell at the point that my hormones take a good hit. And as soon as they get a hit, I need to ease back. So what I try to do is go straight for like warrior fast of whatever it's called, which is super intense. And I completely I ended up laid out on the floor because I was like, like my body was like, protect her. She must make offspring. She is a female with female hormones. And it's like, it just like totally knocked me out. So I realized I have to start with like the more conservative. And then I break the fast, not with carbs. So I break it, no carbs. And then it allows my body to get used to that in a gradual way. And then as soon as I take it too far, or I've done it for too many days in a row, I ease back a little bit. It's better. But it is really beneficial. It's really, you can get a lot of really good focus time when you're not constantly digesting something. Your brain can be a lot clearer. And my brain's never clear. So that's like, I found that works really well. I used to be the sort who would immediately toss something in the stomach if I felt my stomach growl. Didn't know that I was doing what I was doing to myself, making a bad habit. So the funny thing about stomach growling is your stomach always growls when it's digesting. You just can't hear it because there's food in your stomach. So as soon as your stomach's empty and it's digesting your last meal, if you eat every time your stomach growls, it means your stomach hasn't even finished digesting your food and you're already eating more. And so people think it's kind of just a misconception that their stomach growling means I'm hungry, and it doesn't mean you're hungry. It means I've had food and I'm digesting it, and I should let my body do that. And if you give your body more time to digest and then not digest anything for a while, not have anything left to eat for like a little bit of time, your brain's like, oh, I can do other stuff right now other than managing this endless train of nutrients. And then you could do other stuff, and then you eat again. There's like somebody was explaining the difference between hunger and cravings. And what we perceive as hunger is actually craving. Not craving like for sugar, but like it's not hunger as we understand it. Like true hunger, when your body actually needs food, is different than the feeling of hunger that we create in ourselves because we've trained our bodies to eat at certain times. So we get a boost of ghrelin and our body thinks, oh, hey, it's time to eat. Let's go. It's basically our body's alarm clock. Our body doesn't need the food. It's just you've put an alarm clock on it. So now it's alarming you. So it's just, and it helped me perceive, like actually, like discern what my body actually needed at different times. That way I wasn't constantly exhausted eating, but I wasn't exhausted not eating enough. Like I've gotten a lot better at being able to tell when it's like, okay, I need to eat now. Even if I'm trying to do something or fast, like I need, unless if it's an intentional fast, of course, like for a longer period of time. But I've gotten really good at knowing the difference between what I think hunger is and what hunger actually is. I don't know. It's an interesting topic. There we go. We need a mod for open, like a PC Bethesda situation. This is the new survival mode. It's all just food based. Zombie nerdy ready for the apocalypse. Oh man. Yeah. Ghoul nerdy ready to take on the world. Oh man, I want to play. Guys, just to let you know, I know we're playing Morrowind. I know we love Morrowind. It's been great. I kind of want to take a detour and play Fallout New Vegas, even though my channel's not ready for it because of the new season. I really did like the Fallout series, the season 1, and Mr. Nerdy and I got all cuddled up. We had our carbonated water and we were like ready to turn on like season 2 episode 1, and it's like releases in December. We're like, what? Brains, coffee, skooma, and some mentats. And honestly, I was so distressed, and I was like, wait, this is a sign. We can play Fallout New Vegas because they're going to be focusing on Nevada for season 2. I'm like, I need to play New Vegas first. I shouldn't watch this if I haven't played New Vegas. I don't know. I'm considering it. So maybe we'll try to burn through a lot of Morrowind and then consider for the holiday season, for the holiday vibes, going to New Vegas, because that totally makes sense. Or maybe like starting closer to like Halloween, we could start doing New Vegas. That seems like appropriately timed. And then up until the point like to celebrate the release of season 2, I could play New Vegas. And then people can get hyped up about that. But then that means I need to start actually making videos, man, and making videos about New Vegas and stuff. Yeah, play it before they torpedo the lore. Exactly. That's another reason. Because I honestly think season 1 was very good. I didn't have I mean, I would love to have a discussion about it because a lot of times people pick up on things I don't. But I really do think they did a great job. There was nothing I was like, there was a couple questions I had and they answered them one by one. Again, there was one question I had about one character. They didn't explain it, which makes me think they're going to go into it later and explain why she even exists, because I'm like, she shouldn't exist at this point. This doesn't make sense. So I have a feeling that they're going to explain it, but they might not. So it would be very interesting for me to be able to see New Vegas in itself and then get to see their interpretation. That's an important thing, actually. Like reading the book before watching the movie, the order does affect your appreciation of the media sometimes. Yeah. Also, you know, like any Bethesda game, it's not super fast-paced. It's a role-playing game. It's going to take some time. And the show, naturally, is very fast-paced. So I could see wanting to appreciate New Vegas first. Slow wandering of the wasteland before I get into some fast-paced story where you see all the cool sights really fast. Like I don't want to see that first. New Vegas is like Morrowind in that those of us who love the game are rabidly passionate about it. Hey guys, if we really focus on the great houses or Redoran specifically, and then we do a sidestep to New Vegas, I genuinely would be very interested in that. Also, I've played New Vegas very little. I played the very beginning of it. That's it. I played the part where you travel to New Vegas, and I think I got there, and that's the extent. I don't know anything. I do know a little bit about the factions. I made one of them mad because I was wandering in the wild, and I accidentally stumbled on. This is a thing I wouldn't want to lose. In Like I just organically stumbled on like this crazy situation where they were gonna like destroy a bunch of people, and I was like, you can't do this, and I fought them, and it was this crazy battle, and I escaped or something. It was so good. And then it said on the top of the screen, this clan or this faction hates you now or something, and I was like, it was the most immersive thing I had ever. I was just like, this is incredible. This is so cool. You can make people mad at you. Like, it was just, I don't know. There was something so realistic about actually, like, your actions actually matter to the factions. That's like a whole nother level. New Vegas will ruin a person. You can see an open world Bethesda game could be. Oh, no. That's not good. Nerdy, I strongly suggest you include the DLCs. You know what? I will take a look. I believe, obviously, if I've played part of it, I should have the copy. I will make sure I have all the DLC. And if you guys are up for me streaming it in the upcoming weeks, then I would say I will make sure that I have gotten all the DLC. If you guys are definitely down, I'll get all of them. I know the DLC because I looked into New Vegas a little bit because I think I was confused about something. Oh no, wait, that was Fallout 3. I was looking for trainers, and like there were some trainers that only existed in the DLC, which is crazy. Like master trainers or something like that. So I don't know if that was Fallout 3 or New Vegas, now that I'm thinking about it, because I never got that far in New Vegas. Why would I be looking that up? Huh, I don't know. Anyways, that was good. I'm so excited to join Redoran. They got cool robes, at least. Fancy clothes. Lonesome Road, can't go wrong. Like Old World Blues, but a lot of people don't. I like Old World Blues. Is that, I mean, obviously the worst DLC that people joke about is horse armor, but it doesn't damage any of the game at all. It doesn't affect the game. But is there any, because New Vegas is so much more complex, are there any DLC that might affect the game in a negative way? There's a mod combo that lets you switch between Fallout 3 and New Vegas from a What? What? Ryan Nowicki, what does that mean? There's a mod combo that lets you switch between Fallout 3 and New Vegas from a travel point. They're like DLCs to each other. What? Like between the actual game? Continue main quest now. We could do that too. Now that we've gotten into Redoran, my only real hope with Redoran is that I can get to the place where I have a home. I don't know how long that takes. Mr. Anderson can probably speak to that. Dead Money is great the way it ends. Honest Hearts, everyone loves it. Almost anyone. Dead Money is the really divisive one. What, does it give you perks that people are like, oh? You require both games and it integrates games into one thing since they're the same engine? Ah! So wait, what character are you playing then? Or do you switch between characters? What is this? Well, so long as Dead Money doesn't drastically affect the rest of the game, does it matter? Is it just people disliking it because they're like, was this worth my money? Or I don't like the story, or it's too... I don't know. So I'll just get all of them. I'll take a look at how much they cost first. And then I'm assuming they're all probably similar price to like Oblivion and stuff, so I don't think it'll be a problem. I'll find it. I think if you start in New Vegas, a YouTuber was playing it. Dude, that is so cool. Maybe drop in the Discord or something. I need that. I wish you could do it organically. I wish you could do it native to the Xbox. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. I mean, would it be all that different than switching between the games and playing them side by side? I guess not. You can have all your fancy stuff from one game, hop into the other game. That's kind of cool. Well, let's do our roll call. We had Jimmy Invictus, Phoenix, DRMTKRZ from Twitch, Sheila Johnson, Ryan Nowicki, Kamanga was back, good to see you, Nully, Stan LT, Kieran Crumlish, David Raker Jr., And Mr. Anderpson was first in chat. We also had no spam on our Twitch chat, so I'm so happy for you guys on Twitch. Also, we love our lurkers very much. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. But if you do chat, I will be able to write your name down and call you out in the roll call. A Tale of Two Wastelands. The tuber named Many a True Nerd. Wow. Sounds like someone I would like. Okay, let me look him up right now so I don't forget. Okay, Many a True Nerd. Do they have nerdlings there too? Many a True Nerd. Subscribed. Okay, so I'll have to look into that. That's pretty sick. John's YOLO run of Fallout 4 was well done. Is that a permadeath run? A Tale of Two Wastelands. I'd be interested to hear what the functionality of having that access, aside from it just being downright cool. Because I understand why people would want to stick like Bruma in Skyrim, because you get to see it in a new engine. Like you get to see it in a new resolution. Like I can see why you would want that. But being that these games look relatively similar, I'd be very curious to what the benefit is, aside from nostalgia, and also not wasting time starting a whole character over again. You just have a character that's already... No healing! No healing! So what does that mean? No med packs? Or med kits or whatever? Stim packs? Like, can you not, like... When you sleep, you heal, so is he allowed to sleep? What are the parameters around something like that? Nerdy one bad thing. New Vegas has some great in-game music, but it's copyrighted. So I suggest you play a little off-stream just for the music. I could turn the music off. I mean, I don't want to ruin the vibe. The music is the whole vibe, but you guys understand. And if I keep it low and I keep talking, usually it covers it up enough that it's not going to get flagged, but that's funny that, oh, it is copyrighted because it's real music. Not real music, but it's not just game music. That makes sense. So, I mean, our Pip-Boy is going to have to remain off. Little radio is going to have to remain off, which is such a bummer because it's the whole feel. So maybe I'll do like a main quest run through with you guys. And then if I want to do some off-screen like leveling, then I'll just do that. Enjoy the music that goes with it. It was modded. No healing, no antibiotics to cure contracted diseases. He had to live with the illnesses for in-game days. So it doesn't heal. Okay, so let me just be clear, because there are one-hit kills in that game. At least in Fallout 4, there are some good one-hit kills. He's one of those hardcore gamers. He has a pretty tough plays for various Bethesda games. So it's modded, no healing, no antibiotics. So there's nothing to like, so is it that he literally has one life bar, it never goes back up to see how far he can get? The music on the radio, just for clarity. Yeah. So on the radio, we can have the vibe music in the background. But for me, the music really, really, truly encapsulates. I have Galaxy News Radio on one of my music streaming, where I get all those, because they're so good. Also made radiation truly dangerous. Each rad was a little bit of health loss. So you wouldn't be able to play that long. I need to see this video at some point, because I feel like you would not be able to play all that long. Oh man, I can't even tell you. Watching the Fallout series, well, not the whole series, the one season they have available, I was like craving some Fallout. I'm like, maybe they would want to stream it. Maybe they would want to play it with me. I don't know. I know that they're like, well, we're like so focused on Morrowind, but you know, maybe if I plead with you, I've been going through these phases where I really miss Fallout. So I was already kind of feeling that way. But now, oh man, I just need some good old-fashioned Fallout in my life. He beat the entire game in both DLCs. What? How? He levels and gets more HP. Okay. So when he gets a level up, he gets the free HP. He's not literally doing it off of one bar, but that's still really hard. And chooses perks to help. Oh, clever. Okay, so it actually is impacting gameplay. That's actually, ooh, that just got really, like, way more interesting. Because you have to craft the whole character around the fact that you cannot heal. Ooh, I like this. Okay. I wanna see this. I'll have to tell you guys what I think. But I will try to take a bird's eye view of what Redoran looks like, how fast we can get through it. I really don't think, like, with that and the main quest, I don't know if we'd be able to get it all over with in, like, 2 weeks. But man, I want to play New Vegas so bad. I've been told to play it. I was told to play Morrowind. I was told to play New Vegas. Finally did it. It's been a great experience. So I need to seriously do it. Yep, some perks were taken away. No life giver, nothing Stimpack related. What? But the whole... I just gotta watch it. That's crazy, though. That's amazing. This guy's got to be really good. Life Giver 3 was taken out. No regen. I would think that would be a cornerstone of a build like that. Does Life Giver give life for hits or something? I don't remember Life Giver. No regen. I would feel like that would be a very clever way to deal with this situation. You have to do main quest before New Vegas. I'll still do main quest, just to be clear. Yeah, I get that it's a challenge run. It just seems like a really hard challenge. And then if you fail it, what are you doing it all over again? Like, that's crazy. Okay, so main quest, I will still go back to be clear. If we take, like, a month break and go through New Vegas main quest, we're still going back to Morrowind main quest. We are not stopping the Morrowind series until the main quest is done. I'm doing the Great House for me. And for the fact that I've been told it's great. But I'm doing it because I really want a house. Like, a literal house. A pretty great house, probably. But I'm not gonna... That is not gonna take a back seat, truly, until... Like, it's not gonna be done. Excuse me. Might take a back seat. But it's not gonna be done until we fully finish the main quest. Life Giver gives bonus HP. Rank 3 gives regeneration. It also disabled the magazine perk you get from the Boston Mayoral Shelter, which boosts regen. Well, that's distressing. I mean, I'm not the one going through it, but I feel like I am. It sounds exhausting. He sounds awesome. One day I shall be that good. I need to play a whole lot more, though. Okay, so if you guys are down, we're gonna take the sidestep and do some Fallout New Vegas. My first official, had my halvesies unofficial, my first official main quest and any quest, quite frankly. I did a couple of the beginning side quests. My first run through of Fallout New Vegas. It's a fun mod. I had to do it myself. Let me see. Life Giver gives bonus. Okay. I know I'm not very active here, but I just want to say that I appreciate what you do, Nerdy. That applies to whatever game you play regardless. Oh, wow. Thank you, man. It's good to see you. It's nice to see you pop in. But thank you. And we have I'm not going to lie. We have such, like, fun conversations. I was just talking to Mr. Nerdy about this yesterday. I was like, dude, you can't, like, these people are awesome. You can't, like we have such, like, great conversations and back and forths, and it's really cool, and it's, like, such a chill, like, you guys are so fun and so cool to chat about different things with. So I was just telling Mr. Nay, I'm like, oh, this stream was so fun. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy every stream, but, like, it's just, like, sometimes it really hits me. I'm like, this is really cool, man. Thank you guys for even being the reason why I'm doing this. It's so fun. And also for influencing me to finally play Morrowind. I clearly needed some guidance in my life. He did a Kodor Let's Play, which was also very entertaining. Dude, this guy sounds awesome, man. We're still talking about Many a True Nerd? Or are we talking about the other person? Many a True Nerd I subscribe to, but John's YOLO Run. So I don't know if that's Many a True Nerd, but I'm going to look it up. John's YOLO Fallout 4 Run. I didn't know if you were saying the name of the actual name of the guy. Super Fallout 4 YOLO Super Twonky? Is that who it is? Many a True Nerd is John. Okay. So somebody else tried the same thing. Fallout New Vegas, you only live once. Many a True Nerd. Okay, well, I'm subscribed to him. You have to check him out. He sounds awesome. Dude, Fallout requires so much time and investment. I don't know if I could do a yellow. I don't know if I could do that. That is some, this guy's got some pretty good, personal character growth he's probably gone through with this thing. I only aspire to be so, hold what I love with an open hand. Man, getting rid of a whole character. Dude, I've got characters from decades ago. Can never delete them. The runs we did in Oblivion, the permadeath runs, that was hard. And that's not even my main character. I keep my main character close to my soul, but I like actually having to delete. I actually deleted them. Fully deleted every save. I fully committed and I did it. And it was painful because I can never go back and like pop back into the character again. The character's over. So I went through and deleted every save. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I didn't have a lot of saves because I knew it was a permadeath run anyway. So it didn't really make a difference to have many saves. Wait, did I do it? Well, no, I had to do a save because we did it between multiple streams. But I think every stream I did, I only saved it at the end. Because, like, you don't need a save if you're not dying. Unless if you make, like, a critical error. You got sidetracked by the Oblivion remaster drop, like most of us. Yeah, man, I did too. I had to know. I just had to know. And I'm planning to sidetrack back to that at some point. I'm sure there will be a good enough reason for us to maybe go through one of the quest lines. But we have other things to do. We have other business to attend to long before that. I have one survival run on Fallout 4 I use for base building up to level 230 something, way too many hours. Man, he did not say 230 hours. He said level 230 something. That is very different. Oh my. I commend you, dear sir. I hope the file never gets corrupted or deleted. Blessings upon it. Genuinely, like, oh man. Can you imagine doing like permadeath on something like that? And being that far in? Oh, that would be horrible. No. I'm not gonna take my mind to that dark place. Ugh, I keep kicking this thing. I'm so sorry. You're probably hearing that every time. Well, we got our level up. We joined House Redoran. We're the Grand Master of the Morag Tong. What more could we want? Oh yeah, there's the main quest. I forgot about that. We will get to that at some point. But just a little sprinkling of a great house. Just really quickly. Favorite mod is a radio mod which adds Seether songs. Nice. I lost a survival Fallout 4 game after many hours. PS3 crapped and corrupted the save. They have Fallout 4 on PS3? Oh, I guess they have Skyrim on PS... Wait. Oh, it would be on PS3. How old are those games? It crapped and corrupted the save. I was devastated. Yeah! I am so sorry. That sounds terrible. I tried a Bethesda game on a PlayStation once. It was awful. It looked so bad. It was Skyrim. I had just been playing Skyrim on my Xbox, so I was like, oh, I got this character I want to show you on my PlayStation. And oh, it was so bad. It looked so, like, smoothed out. Like, there were no details on the faces. I mean, doo-wop is good, but sometimes you want an electric guitar and distortion. Dude, it's a vibe, though. Fallout's a vibe. I hear that music, and I get, like, I get the soothing and the happy and the love songs, but then there's always this eerie feeling behind it because I know the songs primarily from Fallout. It's got this almost foreboding temporary happiness. Like, yeah, we're happy for now. We're pretending everything's good for this moment. Everything's crashing and burning around us. It's like, oh man, I got so many goosebumps, man. Oh, okay. Guys, I hope you have a good one. I hope you guys try some of the recipes you have recommended today, because I certainly will be, probably right now, because I can't stop thinking about it. Or when you're done with your fast, or when you're ready to eat your next meal. I hope you guys have a good one, and whatever games you're playing, I hope they're going awesome. I love the game recommendations, and I've got a number of them now, so I appreciate those as well. And the next one being New Vegas would be so sick. But for now, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.